Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay.
Radio in jump space. Basically, we're picking up after jump space has happened. You're jumping into the next place, but during jump space, Stav was just doing what he normally does. Garen decided to check up on the mysterious crate. She checked out whether it was holding any biological issues. It did not have any, although when she did look inside it, she did unfortunately cut herself on a blade. Upon opening it, she found that it had various weapons and things. And she has appropriated a few of the items therein, which no one else knows about.
Okay. Wait, this is the crate that we're supposed to be shipping for.
No. This is the crate off the pirate ship.
Oh, off the pirate ship. Okay, that's fine. All right.
That is the one crate from the pirate ship.
Okay. So that's
it.
All right.
So
okay, that's a different story. Then fine.
Yes.
Victor, you've got some bits and pieces stored in your hold, probably in your guys' space from the other pirate ship, as in spare parts for your ship. So you are in the cargo hold. Garen has at some stage in the jump said that it is safe. Do you feel that you need to have a look inside?
Yeah, I would probably want to take a look.
Okay.
I think Victor would.
Victor,
yeah.
There are some blades. There are some daggers. There are some machine guns. There are three laser carbines and one laser rifle. And there's and again around about 4 shotguns and lots of ammo.
Yeah, we might want to load the laser rifles and carbines up into the ship's locker. We already got plenty of shotguns for everybody. And I don't know if anybody can use submachine guns especially well.
Stav got a laser carbine skill from somewhere. If he will take a laser carbine if no one objects.
Yeah.
Is that what's the power source for that?
And it is it comes with its own power pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just stuff we stole from pirates, so.
Yeah. We might be in trouble if it's detected that these are stolen weapons and they think we're pirates. That's always a chance. But,
yeah.
There's also the great space principle of finders keepers.
Yeah, definitely. We can always turn in the crate with whatever we don't want and say, hey, we got this off a pirate ship. Yeah, hey, they did something with anything else that was in this crate. We don't know.
That's right.
Pirates must have had it.
The other thing, that Garen was able to verify was the first aid kit that you brought back from the pirate ship was from some liner called the Pride of Raleigh, R-A-A-L-I, which is, if I had the sector map up, somewhere over here in this sector next to you. It's a nation on the planet there. So it sort of gives you a hint as to the area that they worked in or the network that they worked in. Yeah, so because I mean you are like almost an entire subsector away from where that ship normally operates.
Yep.
That's really about it. And I'm just wondering, Victor, is there anything else you wish to do? Your ship took some damage?
Oh, did we? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll probably want to inspect that and look everything over. And maybe while we're in jump space, I'll wheel out my detector and just run around the ship for a bit, detecting for Omega emissions.
Of course. Yeah. No, you're getting 0 readings.
Yeah, that's what I expected, but you know.
Yeah, that's good. It also puts pay to someone's theory that Garen is sonic without herself knowing.
Yeah.
Because you're getting 0 Omega levels off her as well.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm
Or
assuming
unsurprising.
that you would be going over 2 or 3 times in the engineering section and perhaps the avionics computer section, just to make double sure that anything that's vital to the ship hasn't been sabotaged before you jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give me
That's
a
part of-
engineering roll, please?
Oh, sure. Oh,
Okay.
nope.
Thank you. No, that's all good. Okay. Is there any other things you want to know about? Because you would have a bit more library data on the planet you're going to.
Oh, is it Andros?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we leaving? Oh, we're coming into Andros, yeah.
You are. Yep.
Yeah.
And you're only after Andros, you're only 2 planets away from your target location in Lein. So Andros, as I said, you guys will be delivering your cargo for Keller at the scout base, and the coordinates would suggest that it's in on/in an asteroid that's been put in orbit around the main planet. So against normal tradition, which normally means if you pick up cargo from a downport, you deliver to a downport, you're actually delivering this to an upport. Because there is no downport on Andros. It's an E starport, which means basically a cleared piece of ground, which you can probably find everywhere else. There is it's a scout base, so the good news is that you will be able to refill on which Brother will take care of on refined fuel again. So that's all nice. And the base here is, and Jacob would probably be the person to actually understand this better. But as far as you guys tell, this is whatever a standard scout base looks like. Whatever that means. You're not sure because none of you are scouts. Oh, Garen, were you a scout?
Yeah.
Oh, you were. Oh, sorry. Okay. So yeah, so a
No,
standard
it's okay.
scout base. Sorry, I keep on thinking you were a medic. A doctor.
Well,
sorry. A doctor.
Well, no. Well, I am a medic, but not a doctor.
Yeah,
Just
because there's a class that you can roll up as a doctor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's basically one of the tenets of a scout base when they do establish a scout base, they usually do it in a hidden or camouflaged area.
Okay.
So like at the heights of mountains or such, so they don't, because normally scouts, although they do a lot of the stellar cartography, they also are the first contacts in a lot of cases.
Oh,
So,
well, makes sense.
Yeah, so they tend to try to be in areas that are not easily observable by the natives. So that's one of the reasons probably why they put this base on an asteroid and then maneuver this asteroid into orbit. And it's probably kept there with various little engines or something. You're expecting then, Garen, if it's a standard one, to have a personnel group of up to perhaps around about a dozen people at most. You would expect that it would have fuel refineries built in. You would also expect that it would have some limited ability to do some repair. But the biggest thing is it'll have quite a large computer which will be holding most of the data on this area. So not the subsector itself, but basically, can't really. So it's more like even bigger than that circle that I'm pinging. This would be like, yeah. Hang on. I can do it with this. I can do it with this.
Well, that is where we're headed, right?
Yeah. So it'd be sort of
good.
Knowledge on this sort of area around here. So you get a fair bit of intel if you want.
No, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
that's about it. Otherwise, it's a very basic sort of existence. It's not a comfortable station.
All right. It's okay. Not everyone needs comfort.
No.
And then we're going to be dropping off the stuff there, right?
Yep, basically you're refueling it.
Okay, good. So we might be able to pick something up while we're there then. If we do some negotiations.
Mm-hmm. So you're not expecting other merchant ships. You are the merchant ship that's supplying them. There might be other scout ships. There may be military ships. It would be very rare for any commercial civilian ship to be there. You have to be one of them. But that's just what you're generally expecting.
Generally expect. Okay.
Yeah. So we know that's going to go out the window the minute we start playing. But just saying, that's what you generally expect.
Yeah, generally expect. Yeah. But I'm hoping to pick up some cargo. Okay. In any case.
Okay. Stab.
Yes.
I don't think we need to wait for anyone else. Shall we just get into it? And you can just give us a sensor sweep when you come out.
Okay, that's electronics.
Okay. It's a very quiet system. It does have just one communication channel, obviously. You do get the message that Andros is actually under it's in what do you call it? Not invited, indicted? I can't remember.
Interdicted.
Interdicted. Yeah. Under the auspices of the colonial exploratory forces, their name for scouts, exploration forces. So they're studying the culture and community of this planet. This planet doesn't actually know that the rest of the Imperium exists, even though it's an actual supply route. It's on the route. So you are asked to, you send off the numbers, or rather, brother sends off the verification codes, and that you're given a vector to come in on. Everything seems good. And then you pick up something really odd. You're picking up a 200-ton free trader.
A 200.
So a free trader usually only has, I believe, a jump 1. So there's only one planet this thing could have come from. I'm not quite sure what it's doing.
Is it in space? You mean?
In space, yeah. And it's sort of along your vector. You're not going to crash into it, but it's along your vector.
Okay.
So, and it's not given a call sign or anything.
Okay. Well, who's the pilot here?
Jacob, but you guys can sort of say.
Yeah, it's let's see.
Who's the pilot?
Well,
I have pilot 1, but I haven't piloted.
Yeah.
I got computer skill, but obviously a ship like that, configured like that, jump 1. The only other star nearby is, or the system is Indrar.
Yeah.
What can I pick up about Indrar?
Indra, quickly going through the. Indra. So Indra is here.
Because we don't know where it came from, right?
No,
this free trade?
and it's kind of odd that it's here.
It's odd.
Here we go. Well, I mean, it could have also done something with the scout base, but you're not sure. Indra, here we go. So it's got a D, as far as you're aware from all the records, you're just quickly going through library data, a D starport, size 7 planet, so slightly smaller and lighter gravity than Earth, a 9 atmosphere, so dense tainted, no water, it's a desert planet, has a very light population of only 4,719 after the last census. It has, from last record, the last sort of government type was a participating democracy. And the really weird thing is that it's officially listed as having a tech level 4. There is a navy, a scout, a gas giant in system. That in itself has several weird things, because you don't normally see navies in anything less than a Type B starport, but there's a navy base there.
Well, where are we supposed to be dropping off this cargo?
At the scout
Again?
base that's orbiting Andros. But
The scout
this
base
other
is
ship is acting really weird. Can you give me another roll, please, Steph? 2d6 plus 1.
On the sensors?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, I'm applying your ability to try to decipher it. Okay, you're not seeing anything. That's okay.
So we're supposed to be dropping off the cargo for the courier on Andros?
On the asteroid orbiting Andros.
Okay, on the asteroid. Okay.
Yeah. There, and to your understanding, there shouldn't really be any other civilian sort of.
Okay. And this 200-ton free trader is around the. Does it appear that it could be heading to the asteroid orbiting Andros as well?
It's coming from the general area of the planet. So you're traveling in towards the planet, it's coming away from the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I try to hail it?
Of course you can.
Hail the captain?
Yep.
Okay, I am going to hail the captain of the free trader.
Okay. Hailing the free trader, you get nothing back except for static silence.
That's unfriendly.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily. They could be in a situation. It's not always unfriendly.
Well,
Right?
there's a scout base here. There's a scout base on Indrar. This thing may be shuttling back and forth, or doing a black operation, or he's a trader for whatever. He's some kind of Cyrano Jones type character. Who knows?
If they were having trouble, I would think their alarm beacon would be going off, which is separate from their comm system.
Well, not if they're trying to be private about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're trying to fix it themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Can you give me what can I do here? Okay. So, Garen, how many turns were you in the Scouts?
I was in there for 3 terms.
Okay, so that's plus 1. So can you give me a 2d6 plus 1, and how many turns was Victor in the Navy?
I was in the Navy for crap, I lost my tab. Hang on. Okay. It was quite a while.
Yeah.
Victor, there we go. 5 terms in the Navy.
So that's plus 2, so give me a 2d6 plus 2. So Garen, good, you've got an 8. And just see what Victor can get. Then you can cooperate, hopefully.
Hopefully.
9.
Okay, you both noticed something really weird. This pilot is this ship is wobbling. Is the best way to describe it.
Oh.
And I need you both now to give me a flat 2d6 roll. Unless you've got electronics. If you've got electronics, you can add that to the skill.
No, I have mechanical.
2.
Okay.
Plus 2 electronics.
Yeah. So Garen, no.
11.
Okay, so Victor, as you and Garen are looking at this, trying to work out what the hell's going on. Is this ship broken in some sense, or is this some weird thing it does? Is it mating dance or something? It just looks weird. It suddenly dawns on you, and you quickly look up the library data for Morse code. And this guy is building his ship in Morse code.
What?
Basically, he is sending out an SOS. Communications
Okay.
down. Communications down is what he's saying.
Aha! I knew there was something crazy. Okay.
All right.
Communication is down. Okay.
Would our pilot
So-
character see if we can intercept it?
Yep. So give me a roll,
Mhm.
Pierre, for he's got a +3.
Oh, yeah, he's a good pilot.
Whoops. Okay, but I'm not the pilot though.
That's
If I'm
okay, you
rolling
do it.
4,
You do. That's all cool.
2, 6 plus 3. The pilot.
Nice. Okay, he comes in. The wobbling stops. If you watch it stops, you get to dock. The ship, your ship, cycles through. Are you allowing them to board your ship, or are you insisting on boarding their ship?
what do you think, guys?
If we're shouting across a hatchway, I would say we should go to them where because their communication, their comm is the problem.
That's true. We could check it. Yeah, we can.
Yep.
Send our
Yeah, I
mechanic.
got. Yep,
Okay.
I've got mechanical medic. Maybe somebody's hurt, right?
That's right.
Oh,
Yep.
I'm electronics. Stab
Yeah.
is the electronics guy, so he might be
Okay,
the best.
I'm
Aaron?
mechanic and medic, and you're electronics. So the two of us can go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Victor could go as engineering and security.
Well,
Yeah,
who's
I'm
going to
also-
be on the ship? Oh,
Yeah.
the person who's supposed to come is going to go on the ship, right? What's Miller's? What is Miller's
Jacob.
role?
Jacob Promethean.
And he's
Yeah.
pilot, right?
He's
Okay, so Miller will stay on the ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Him,
and we'll
him,
go over.
Sam and Dale. Dale will just
Okay.
have the his gunnery position just
Okay.
casually trained on the other ship.
Okay, so Miller and Dale is
Yeah.
on
And
the
Sam,
ship.
yep. Okay.
And
So
Sam,
what are you
and
taking
Sam.
over?
Mhm.
Garen, you haven't had a chance to sort out your. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take what do I gear with her? Okay, yeah, I'll take the same thing. I usually have on my stats. I have gear with me is like blade, dagger, wristwatch, my compass, hand calculator, and then I have my medical kit, which has the extra respirator and stuff that I carry on it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So
That stuff is
you've
there.
got a blade with you as a weapon if you need it, and
Yeah, and wristwatch, my compass, hand
Right.
calculator, my communicator, my shield, and my cloth armor. I leave it up on my sheet in case.
Cool.
I have gear with me, and I have medical kit standard with the extra stuff that I have in it on my character
Sweet.
sheet there.
Okay. Thank
That's
you.
what, yeah.
Pierre, what's your character taking over?
I already had laser carbines, so let me see. I'm strapping that to my back. Cloth armor plus reflect armor, a blade, but mainly my electronic tool set.
Cool.
And if it's really the job to do, I'll be ready to fix the thing.
Okay.
Oh, and my mechanical set too. Yeah, mechanical.
That-
My
that-
mechanical kit.
Okay, that's pretty heavy, but that's okay. If you want, you can do it. But it's
Well,
just so you know.
Yeah, on both sides. Yeah, medical kit on one side, and mechanical kit on the other.
All good.
Okay,
And Victor.
we're ready. Very
I'm
good.
strong
We're-
though. Remember, I've got a
we're
10
ready.
strength.
Right.
We're ready for any kind of assistance needed.
That's right. I might look small,
Okay. You're tough.
but I'm strong.
You're tough. You're wiry. You're tough.
That's right.
Yeah. Victor, what are you up to? What are you taking over?
Oh. I'm gonna be in naval combat armor and reflect.
Oh my. Yeah.
For weapons, I'm just packing a blade and I'm carrying a engineering kit.
Rightio.
I also might take an electronics kit. I'll just take the engineering kit. We're already bringing an
Do you want to
electronics
take
kit.
that other little kit that you bought, that you made?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the detector. I don't
Okay.
think we'll be psionically attacked.
Okay. Cool.
Psionic pirates would be kind of cool, but
They
No,
would be
you know,
bloody
I count as-
dangerous.
I would consider it unlikely.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
just unlikely. So
Yep.
on that, yeah,
Okay.
he wouldn't suspect that is what's going to happen. So.
No, not at all. So you walk through the connector tube, you walk into the airlock, it cycles through, you can see some faces. They look, what do I want to say? Anticipatory but friendly, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you go
Yeah.
through, they welcome you on board. So the captain's name is Artemis Ryler, and it's the free trader Red Manta, and he's out of Kankendi, and they just to thank all the stars aligning the right way. This is the result of a misjump. They jumped out of Kankendi, and their whole system went through something weird. They arrived here. Where is here? Because we have no idea. Our systems are completely. All we had was maneuver drive and a bit of
Yeah, boy.
and that's it, sort of stuff. Life support wasn't too great. We didn't have any sensors. All I could do was just wiggle the ship and hope that someone could actually understand me. Thank God you were here, he says.
Yeah.
Now his name was
They taught us
Artemis.
Morse code, so.
Artemis Ryder.
Artemis,
WR.
okay.
I'll put it in the.
Okay.
Yeah, spelling, ship, planet name, all that on the chat.
Artemis Rada.
Artemis Ryder of the
Okay.
Red Manta. Out of hang on.
Oh.
Out of Kankendi. And Kankendi is in this subsector next to you. Now, sorry.
Okay.
This one over here.
The one to spinward.
So, jump wise, they jump somewhere between 10 and 20 parsecs in their misjump.
Yikes. Glad they hit a star system.
So
Yes,
are
well-
they. Artemis is thankful that, yeah.
Yes,
See,
we are help. Is he good looking?
Artemis, he's got quite the good chin, if you know what I mean. He's got one of those strong, adventurous, brave chins. He does his maintenance of his body and everything like that. Yes, he is quite good looking, and he's very friendly, and you get a very warm feeling of him.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, we're here to help you with anything else that you need.
Rightio. He does have a crew member that was hurt, the engineer that was hurt in the initial explosion. If you wouldn't mind coming in and seeing. So you get
Yes.
there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And it's a Nefari, and Nefari is a race. You're sort of aware of them, so you're going to have a penalty with your medic because unless you've got xenobiology, which I don't think you do. But
No, how do we
they
get
are
that?
basically humanoid, but they have two brains. They have 4 what you'd consider arms, but they end in tendril sort of things, not fingers, but they have like 3 on each of these arms. And the lower bottom is, I guess you'd call it sort of snake-like, and that's their movement. Quite strong normally. If you can give me a med roll, please, just a base 2d6 to see if you can find anything else about it. No, you are in a bit of the dark. You're not sure. It's going to have to be very slow, careful work to find out what's wrong with this. You don't even remember their body chemistry. All you know, yeah. So this is going to be a bit of a. Their computers are down, but your ship's computers might be able to help you to get back to your own ship.
Well, I'll do what I can for now. Oh, wait, I have my hand computer. Does that help?
Yes, you can log into your own computer at your ship.
Yeah. Okay, I will do that.
Up. Yep, bring it up. Okay. They are a carbon life form based, oxygen based, so they are in that terms similar to human, although they there's an added element of Xeon.
Xenon, the inert
sorry,
gas.
Xenon. Sorry, Xenon. Added to the chemistry, the blood chemistry. So you're aware of all that sort of stuff. You've got a rough internal, so you can see where its brains are, where its two hearts are, all that. So looking at it, give me a mid roll, but without the. Are you mid 1 or mid 2?
Yeah, I'm med 1.
Okay, without a mid. So it's just a flat 2d6.
Okay.
Okay, still not sure. You can take care of all the. You're not applying anything that's going to be dangerous to it.
That's right.
But there is some internal. You've got some internal damage. You're not. You are not a surgeon, and to do any
No, I'm
surgery,
not.
you're gonna have to try to stabilize them. You can't really help them anymore. Last medical roll to try to stabilize them.
Oh, okay. That's just 2d6, right? Or
Yep.
2d6 plus 1?
Just 2d6.
Okay.
I can imagine like Garen.
Yay! Wait,
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
That would be beautiful.
Sorry.
Oh,
Okay. All right. That's
That's
it.
still
Wait,
good.
wait,
That's still good.
Nine's
Okay,
good. Nine's good.
yeah, you stabilize him, and your only hope
okay.
is that they have some sort of auto dock as a doctor on the scout base. They might.
Okay. All right. Is there anybody else that requires medical assistance?
Oh, yeah, the captain's cut up a little bit.
Oh, I will go help the captain.
Okay.
Artemis.
Right, yeah, so you just sort of, it's just all topical stuff, but, yeah. Others are sort of a bit bruised. There was one that thought that they might be suffering concussion. You do your general job. They are mostly in good condition. It's only the karate thing that's actually sustained, because, Victor, when you get down to the engineering section, you can see why there is only power and maneuver.
Yeah, okay.
The jump drives are shredded.
Oh boy. I guess I'm not going
and
to
your
be fixing
detector
those.
goes off.
Oh.
Didn't go anywhere else on the ship. It just, as soon as you got in here, and you can pinpoint. Yep.
That's freaky. Huh. I asked them if anyone on the crew is like a psionic.
No.
Damn.
The captain doesn't believe so.
Would have been helpful. There's your jump drive is loaded with omega energy. We've been having trouble with our drive and omega energy too.
Oh.
I'm not sure what's going on.
He's never heard of that. What's omega energy?
It's emitted by psionics. Except this is way more than I would expect a psion to be able to emit in one place. And it's happened on our ship too. Our engines and some other components were damaged by omega energy that we could not figure out where it came from. So I was hoping maybe someone on your ship was a trained psion, but guess not.
We did take off, and we did register a small leak in the engineering section, and the engineer did patch it. And we were leaving Kankendi at the time.
Okay. All right. So what does it look like I could manage to repair? The jump drive is not happening, but can I?
You can tidy
power.
Things up. You can tidy things up and probably just make sure that the power stays on. The maneuver drives are used or usable. The life support systems are intact. You can basically give me a one engineering and one mechanic roll, and that should take care of all that.
All right.
It's going to take you a couple of hours to do this.
Yeah.
But Jacob could be taking this
no problem engineering
into the scout base at the same time. Okay, rightio. So life support is a bit spotty. You can get around it temporarily by backing the section of the ship that aren't being used, and just maintain those areas that we can push people into, sort of thing. Yeah, that's the best you can do at the moment. Having a look, you go up sort of to the plating that's been put over the leak, and it's quite strong reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rest of the ship, apart from the explosion, well, it was okay. So here's the other thing: when a jump drive explodes, it takes out the ship usually. This didn't take out the ship. This was a very surgical strike. But of course the area that it was struck at just it ripped and bent it and rendered it in all sorts of ways. But it didn't explode, blow up the ship, which is in itself a miracle. But yeah. Garen, you'll notice that the one that they suspect of concussion is actually sort of starting to fade in and out of consciousness.
Ooh. Is it human?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I check my med kit to see if I have anything that would. Now, I would examine first to find out why they're in and out. Or unless, do I know?
Basically, it's pretty obvious a blow to the head with the lurching of the ship and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can I use the appropriate
Yep.
pharmaceuticals
to lessen the swelling of the brain and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to roll for that, or I'm good?
No, it's pretty easy. It's all relatively simple, it's the basic sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a crew of 5 on board the ship. You go through them. The Navari is the only one that's seriously damaged, and the concussion guy does worry you a little bit. Check the other 3 through quite thoroughly. They're all cool. Apart from the Nefari, they're all Conkendians, so I mean that's their home planet. They misjumped, because I mean you'd be checking to see how long all of this had happened. So for them, they came out of misjump shortly before you guys did. Yeah, but the weird thing is they went into jump around about 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
So normally you jump and you spend a week in jump space.
Yeah. Okay.
They spent 3 weeks, according to their chronometer in their ship. There's a variance of 2 weeks roughly.
Oh. So they may not know they spent 3 weeks in jump space.
No.
They would know now. But yeah.
Well, no, because they haven't got your chronometers too.
Oh.
They just.
Well, tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Okay.
Good.
The captain sort of says, "Are you sure?" He doesn't. The whole original initial, I don't believe, sort of thing that happens. And you show him your chronometers and.
Oh no, we are experts in our chronometers.
Okay.
So we know for sure that you spent an extra 2 weeks in jump space.
So not only did we misjump, we somehow changed the laws of physics.
That's correct.
I've heard of weirder things.
Yeah. Sorry?
I said I've heard of weirder things with misjumps, but yeah.
Maybe they encountered a space entity who loved them and kept them on 2 more weeks and was sorry to let them go.
Exactly. Maybe they did some probing.
Have no recollection of that. Can I
Of
get
course you wouldn't.
electronic roll from Stav, please?
Yeah. You would not have any recollection.
Stav is checking for, entities sign like maybe slobber and drool and traces of lipstick or something.
And Garen, do you believe you should do a complete physical of the captain now, just to make sure he's okay?
Yes, total, complete.
Complete physical. You've got to make sure these things are okay. He's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, and he's got to be in tip-top condition to do so.
Exactly, he's the captain.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can Stav do any sort of sensor tricks with one of those little hand things from Star Trek that go,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It depends on where he's pointing it, but at the moment he's just trying to get their comms and sensors up.
Okay, that I can do with an electronics repair roll. If it's that. Oh, not doing well.
Okay, that's okay. There's probably a very good reason for that. Basically, the circuitry is totally melted. It's totally fused. They're going to
Fuse,
need
melted,
to pretty
fried.
much rip out most of their avionics and replace it if they want this thing to run properly again.
Damn.
Whatever
Okay.
happened has probably sent a monstrous. But then again, it would have. What's suggested to you is a huge power surge, but it's been very particular where it's hit.
Oh, so psionics then, guys. I
Quite
think it's a
possibly.
psionics thing.
Yeah, I did pick up tons of Omega emissions from that jump drive
Oh my
and
god.
elsewhere too. Something that apparently whatever has been hitting us has hit them too.
Oh no.
And weeks
Can
ago and far away, like a
Circuits,
millisecond.
avionics melted. Do we have enough of an inventory of spare parts to replace their stuff?
Probably
I
not.
don't think we
No.
do.
The best you can do is tow it to the scout base and see what they can do to help.
yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll tow it.
So
We're there. We're heading there anyway.
yeah. So Garen, how long do you think you need to do this thorough check of the captain?
Oh well, at least an hour.
An hour, of course.
Yeah, at
And
least.
it would be best to do it somewhere where he's feeling calm and comfortable, perhaps like his own stateroom.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because it's between medic and patient, we need total
Yep. Total
closure.
confidentiality and privacy
Right.
to, make sure he's feeling comfortable and
Yeah,
you have to do
exactly.
things slow and easy and at his speed so that he can understand what you're
Exactly.
trying to do. And,
Definitely.
okay.
Definitely.
Rightio. So Garen's off checking she said she has to check the captain. So she's off there. So Victor, what are you doing in the time you've got?
Well, I'm trying to fix as much as I can and trying not to think too hard about the implications of the fact that they were hit 3 weeks ago, an entire subsector away, with this kind of psionic attack from nowhere, and what that might mean, because it's starting to creep him out.
Okay. Stev, what are you doing? You can't possibly fix this. This is lots of replacement stuff. Are you staying on board? Do you feel you need to go back to your ship? What do you want to do?
What other systems are left? I'm involved in electronics, and
Okay.
let me see.
So the computer system it's still there, but it can't communicate with any other part of the ship because those particular circuits have all been fried.
Mm-hmm.
So a very surgical sort of strike, what it looks like to you. So one possible thought is this would be great if you wanted to overwhelm a ship but still have the ship.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing further that I can seem to do here. I'm not involved in life support. That'd be more like a mechanical thing. Oh, like Garen is mechanical. Hello?
I'm
Okay.
mechanically. Yes, I'm mechanical. When I come back here in mechanical situation.
Steb, the other three humans. Don't know if you want to talk to them at all or not.
Well, or somebody told them that we're on Andros and what the star date was.
Yeah,
Star
they're all a
date
bit
3 weeks
puzzled
later.
about that.
Yeah.
They keep on saying, "Are you sure? Are you sure?"
Yeah, you've been on the shelf 2 extra weeks.
But it didn't feel like 2 extra weeks. But then, jump space. Are you sure?
So you experienced. Yeah, we're sure you experienced 1 week subjectively.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm no psychologist, and things have changed since you were gone. The imperial language is now Swedish. No, just kidding. Just joking.
Okay. And where are we exactly?
The Andros system.
Where the hell's that?
coordinates. Give him the coordinates.
Okay, well, one guy can actually relate to it because he's the backup nav guy. He says, "Oh wow, okay, so we did a big misjump."
Yeah. About a subsector to trailing.
Yeah, that's a hell of a jump. We're lucky we got jumped off to a star instead of deep space. With our little one jump engine, we would have gone very far. Okay, so they sort of are still in a little bit of disbelief, and not really shocked, but just more, how can this happen?
Yeah.
More sort of their frame of mind. The other two, the one that's not suffering any concussion, the other two sort of getting about their business, asking Victor or Stab if they can do anything to help with anything.
Yeah. I'm not having much luck with the life support systems. If anybody has mechanical, we need to. I could use some
Goodness
assistance
sake.
on that.
All right already. I'll be in an hour.
Okay, so one of the guys helps. He's very good at electronics.
Ooh,
Doesn't have
nice.
to disturb Garen from her intensive medical. Yeah, he can get the life support back up and running with you.
That's very good.
Good.
Yeah. Which
There it
means
is.
they can
Get 'em.
go down and have a look in the hole now, see if the cargo's okay.
Garen must be doing surgery. I can smell the scented candles from here.
Well, at least this is a bit more classy than ice cream, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey, we like
It's
ice
very
cream.
classy.
Good, Jerry.
What? No. Shh.
Yeah.
Back off. We're not
Yeah.
doing ice cream.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay.
Okay, so we'll just catch you up, Jerry. You guys have come in on Andros. You came in, there's a ship that was a bit suspicious. After Victor and Garen had looked at it, they realised that it was wobbling in Morse code, calling out that its communication systems was down. Got on board, they actually misjumped from Kankendi. That's roughly a subsector forward. Victor goes in to have a look. Their jump engine is totally fried. He's picking up immediate energy off the scale, and then Garen discovers upon checking them that they are actually roughly 2 weeks out of date.
Yeah. Which is
Not hearing you very well, Jerry.
Can't hear you, Jerry.
Yep. Oh, right.
What, he's washing the dishes? What the hell?
Get out of the pool. Stop swimming while we're
Yeah,
playing.
exactly. Get out of there.
Sorry, Maddie. Still can't hear you. No, still can't hear you.
No, he's in the
It's
forest.
very mixed up. You might have to
Yeah.
jump out and jump back in again. See if that helps.
Yeah. Oh, stop. It's hurting my ears. Oh,
Screechy, indistinguishable microphone there.
he's
Yeah,
talking
I know.
from someone's belly.
While swimming.
Yeah, while swimming.
Has that happened to Garen that she may have, in surgery, she may have missed a number of sponges and a sponge was left in the body and maybe an entire other crew member left in the body?
Sure, I had 5 sponges. Where's the 5th one gone? Can't hear you, Jerry. Sorry. We heard you when you came in. Ooh.
Echo.
Oh, oof. Stop. Oh, wow.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
okay. There we go.
Well, I'm not plugged into a headset. I think those headsets. I'm gonna get another earbuds. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, right now you're
Let's go. We'll adjust our ears.
Yeah, he's so loud. Okay, ow.
That was
Okay.
sore. Okay, guys.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
Jacob's bringing you into the scout port, as such as it is. So, Garen, you eventually, you can give me a med 1 roll, please.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 1?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure if you've been doing that or something else, but he's pretty much okay.
Yeah. Yes. He's
Yeah.
tip-top shape.
Tip-top.
Ready to go.
How is this now, you guys?
A little bit loud, but okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn the mic down a little bit then.
Cool.
Yeah. Turn it down.
How's that?
Perfect.
That's better.
Okay.
Yep.
I think the earbuds finally took crap that I had.
Well, you're kind of a little bit low though. What?
Huh?
Okay. Hold on. Okay. I think everything's fine.
Is this good?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Good.
Okay. Did you hear the description of what had happened?
You better do it again.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay,
He's
Jerry.
nonverbal.
So we start off the game. Stev, we jumped into Andros. Stev picked up a ship that was not responding.
Wobbling in Morse code.
Yep.
Mhm.
You got there. Okay. So the things they found out once they boarded helped. They misjumped from Kankendi, which is roughly a subsector away. They were in jump space for 3 weeks, not 1 week, so they're 2 weeks out of place time-wise. And when Victor got into the engineering section, there was Omega energy all over the place. And they reported just before they left a slight leak in the engineering section, with the engineer having put a welded a piece of plate over it so they could get into jump.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's pretty much it, what they found.
So they were attacked by the same Omega energies
Well,
we.
yes,
We
it's
don't
possible.
know.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Do they?
it's freaking Victor out a little bit. Like, this might be much bigger than just something that's targeting us. If it's hitting people the entire subsector away, this could
Yeah.
be massive. And it's
Wow.
he's kind of trying not to freak out.
Right. Although
Okay.
he's in the engineering in this combat armor. You've got the ship, and it's the Red Panther. It's a far trader. At first, the group thought it just was from Indra, but it's actually from Kankendi.
It's a far trader. I like far traders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it just took them to jump to get to here. If you have a look at the star map. So it was a misjump. You are basically hauling it to the scout base, which is installed in an asteroid, which is orbiting the planet, because as Garen found out, the planet isn't aware of the Imperium. The planet is under the observation of the scouts.
Gotcha.
It's just that this system is on a trade route. That's all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Primitive natives.
Yeah. And
Nice.
all those facts that you get off this planet is what they've been able to discern so far about the people.
Mm-hmm.
So I just need a piloting roll, please. This should be anything but double ones. You're going to easily get into this. So Jacob, if you're going to land.
Well, I'm a 2d6 plus 3, so boom. Ooh, that's
Cool.
a little under.
That's okay. It wasn't.
Oh, actually, that was a 2, so that is 8.
Yep. So you land both the ships on the asteroid without any issue, because they basically, they.
Now, did we talk to these people at all? Did they know it was 3 weeks instead of?
No,
We told them.
Yeah, the group.
Yes, they have the intel.
Yeah, Garen, Stev, and Victor went over, and they
Yeah.
can't believe it. They still. Stev has established that.
Man, I think they were abducted. Man, they were doing funny things to them. They abducted them.
That's what I suggested, which is why I did my
the little people were abducted them.
That's right. I don't think there were any probes though.
No, Garen did do a 1 hour thorough medic check on the captain.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
No probes anywhere.
There was no signs of probes.
Gotcha. Okay.
And she made sure she checked everywhere. She was very thorough, and good work, Garen. Very thorough in your.
Thank you very much.
Every crevice and orifice.
Every crevice.
Yeah. Everything was checked.
Yes.
And
okay.
Stev believes there were scented candles were involved in one part. But anyway,
Scented candles.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know what he's talking about.
no.
Well, it's how she tries to create a calming,
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Of course,
Space drink.
that's it.
Well,
Of course, yes.
Yes, of course.
Bedside manner, I think it's called.
Mhm.
The
Very
negative
bedside.
ions, the beneficial negative
Mhm.
ions.
There you go.
Exactly.
So
Sounds good.
you do dock at the scout base. As promised, you are basically refueling, resupplying the scout base with your cargo.
Mhm.
There is so brother will do all the mercantile stuff, and you'll be hooked in to get refined fuel from here. You guys can go onto the scout base when you're ready. I'm assuming, Jacob, that you've already radioed in ahead saying this is the situation, this is what we're bringing in,
Mhm.
and you met there with a couple of scouts. So Garen and Jacob, you're very at ease with this because this is exactly what you know. Everything looks as it should be, sort of stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think we should report the pirates that we blew up
Yep.
to the scouts and let them know.
Yep, I think everything on the up and up. I
Oh
agree.
yeah, from Bell back. Yeah, that was cool. We got a little damage ourselves to fix, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We need to fix stuff and everything before we go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't our
Your jump drives down one.
Mhm.
yeah, our jump drive's done one, and we had some hull damage. I
Yeah.
think.
Is
Or
there any
maybe-
shore leave while we fix our ship and fuel and all that?
We can't land on the surface because this is a non-imperial world, right? It's lower technology.
It's
Yeah, but
interdicted,
you're
I
on the
think.
scout base, so you'll be like once your ship's docked, you can go into the scout base.
Yeah, the scout base.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't go down to the world though. We have
No.
to stay in the scope base.
No, we don't want to go down to the world.
Okay, that's fine. I had enough after that last world where they were had a laser beam on everybody.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
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 Every time you left to
Yeah,
go do
trouble.
anything.
Yeah.
Every time you guys left to go do something, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay, so you basically, I'll say Sam is staying on board the ship, and
Mhm.
Sam is who want. The rest of you just disembarking to get business done, and then just have a bit of R&R.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Well, Sam and Dale, right?
Yep, that's all cool.
Okay.
Victor would also like to talk to somebody in the scouts and maybe compare notes on this Omega Energy thing. See if anyone in the scout service has heard anything like this recently.
Okay.
Just find somebody to talk to.
Okay. Give me a. Do you have Streetwise at all?
I believe I have Streetwise 1. No, it's Streetwise 0. So
Give
yeah,
me a roll, please.
Streetwise coming up.
I have Streetwise 1 if need be.
Hey,
You're a scout.
success.
You're cool. Okay. So Victor, you strike up a discussion with one of the basically one of the observers who's into communication sensors. So he's not heard of anything about Omega here, and he has to sort of just dig his memory a little bit. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's connected to psychic energy, isn't it? No, but if you think it's important, I can certainly try. I can reconfigure our sensors, so they're quite strong. I can just see if there's any.
I just tell them about the problems we've had with our jump drives and other things being damaged by this stuff, and then about the Red Manta and what happened to them too.
He says, "Are you sure it wasn't just like micrometeors? Because I mean, what sonic would have that sort of ability? It's just not known."
None that I'm aware of, which is what's kind of concerning because it's this. We've run into this several times. We thought it was just us, but apparently it happened on the Red Manta as well, a whole subsector away. So I'm not sure what's going on, and it's really kind of got me worried. So yeah.
Well, he does a bit of a test.
Oh, and I described the type of damage and what it looks like, and
He says, well, I mean, never heard of it myself. But he does a
Yeah.
test. He says, I am picking up, and he refines the test. Wrong place. But I'll use that one in Discord, so it'll roll the 9. Okay, he said he is picking up quite a strong residue of Omega energy in the aft section of the Red Manta, and there is a very faint residue in the aft section of your ship.
Yeah, it was stronger when we picked up the Red Manta. It's been fading a bit, but it was centered on the jump drive primarily, but also some of the electrical systems, which were all shredded, fried. Yeah.
Right, so he starts gathering. He says, I'd like permission of both the captains so I could just go in there and take some readings.
I don't see that being a problem. I'd radio the captain and ask him, and Tom, the captain of the Red Manta, Artemis.
Yep. Well, Artemis is sort of under their sort of goodwill, so he's happy for them to do that.
Yeah.
I'm also going to see if I can do the same thing, but use my scout service. I believe you were letting me use half my terms as a mod.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to see if I can get a hold of or talk to a senior scout. I'm 4 terms, so I'm rolling 2d6 plus 2.
Hi.
And I rolled a 12.
Okay, so you can talk to the commander on duty, not the top guy, but the guy who's representing the top guy at the moment.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to get, being an ex-scout, I want to get some of the same stuff I'm going to go over with this commander on duty and basically have the same conversation with him that Victor's having.
Right, well, he is, he is a scout in the true sense. He's open to all sorts of things, but he needs evidence. So he spends quite a long time questioning and saying, have you got any readings? Have you da-da-da? Can you show them to me? Can we need da-da-da? Have I got permission?
Which we do have evidence, though, of that.
Yep.
We have a lot of evidence.
Permission to send one of my men down there to get some readings from your engineering section. Da-da-da-da. It all comes back, and he sort of, you guys are there for a couple of hours looking at it all. And he says, I know what the hell this means, but you're telling me that someone is using this Omega energy as a weapon, we've got a very dangerous situation on our hands.
I'm telling you just that. We've had to harden it, and we've done some things to counter it, but we also believe that there's some sort of attack, and several worlds back, we've had men's memories wiped out, and they were disappearing, and they had no recollection of who they were.
What?
Yes. What world was that, Steve? Refresh my memory. That was a ways back.
Boris.
Millerski.
It was either Boris or Macaca.
Yeah, and I would go into the story about people going AWOL from service and no idea why and gone missing, and then the last place we were on where the military was all up high on guard, so you haven't heard yet, which was completely out of the ordinary. So and having us take a specific course. So there's definitely, and not to veer, and they were doing it under the disguise of practice routine stuff.
Yeah,
it was definitely more than that. So I'm saying this in scout lingo. Obviously, I'm.
Yeah, they knew something was up.
Okay, so you talk to this guy a little bit, and he thanks you. Says he's just got to report some of this to the commander of the base. That he says, I'll get back to you. This is important, but just have some bit of R&R for now. Around about, so the rest of you, so R&R in this place looks like it's sort of a cafeteria. It's got a couple of plaster shields, so you can look out either across to the planet's surface or out across to space, basically. And you're sort of in there when the commander on duty sort of comes back in and wants to talk to Jacob and Victor. in private
Yeah.
office.
All right.
All right.
And the captain of the other ship. So
Artemis.
Yeah, Artemis. So you guys get in there, and you're introduced to Commander Derek, William Derek. He has a pretty grave look on his face. You already know something serious is happening by the time you sit down in front of him. He thanks you for your candor, and he says, "I'll be the same." We in the last expo, we received military instructions, notifying us against an unknown quality, entity, whatever you want to call it. This is not the first report of this sort of attack. So he's wondering what else he needs. He needs to, with both captain's permissions, he actually needs to do a complete debrief with every member of each ship. And he needs
I absolutely have no issue with that. I say go for it. If there's any way we can help, Victor's done some experimenting, and we've created some stronger shields, and we recommend to prepare. I think there's some sort of strange attack or strange war on the horizon.
He says, I don't know what it is, but yeah, we just need information right now. So anything that you guys can think of, anything, does the usual talk. And he just wants to ensure that he doesn't want to waste time. He wants that those people who are willing to cooperate to actually front up. Those people who aren't, he's not interested in. He can't compel you. He's not military, and he's not any civilian sort of representative. So he's a scout. Both you and Garen are ex-scouts, so he can only ask for your cooperation. So each member of the group of each ship will go through and basically just be interviewed. G'day, Richard. Will be interviewed to know what you know about this whole event. So some of you have little bits, some of you have a bit more. Right, and then he asked to see the strengthening paraphernalia, whatever you've done. Takes all that information down. He says he's got at the moment, he can't restrict your passage anywhere. He suggests that, well, at the moment, as far as they know, and he's got his comms people working on detecting any previously unknown sources of Omega energy out to around about a light second away. And then they've got some relays around the system that they're going to start actioning to see if they've got any further sensor sweeps out there to see if there's anything happening out there. At the moment, it's safe, so as far as you can tell. So he's suggesting that you all take this moment to rest and relax and gather your sources, resources, and forces.
And forces.
Yeah. So the scout people really friendly to the two scouts on the team. They're very polite to everyone else, but they are like, you guys just fall straight into the lingo and and you're into the whole, you have to be a certain sort of person to be in the scouts.
Yeah. In other words, we understand them better than everybody else does.
Pretty much. You've shared the existence and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, pretty much. So there is no cargo, although there is cargo on board the Red Manta.
Yeah.
And I haven't even rolled that up, so I'm going to see what they've got, and that you might be able to buy it off them and sell it somewhere for a bit of a...
Well, don't we have cargo to pick up for...
Yeah.
Well, we dropped off that other one.
Yeah, The commander
we?
gives it to you. It's
Yeah.
a data
Oh.
it's a data stick.
That's it?
That's it.
It's a one
It's
stick.
a data stick.
It better be a big
And
damn
we're supposed
stick.
to take that to what's that called?
Tranny.
Tranny.
Tayani 4?
Tranny 4. Yep, but that's no. It's
It's a box of
it's
sticks.
destined for Lein.
Oh, the stick is destined for Lein. So we've got our empty cargo bay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Can you give us the stats on Tayani 4, and we'll see if there's any cargo that we can pick up here that's worth taking?
There is nothing apart from what's on the Red Manta, which I'm just trying to find out now what it is.
And the Red Mantar can't deliver that cargo anyway, so we
No,
might be able to get a deal on it from them.
Yeah, they might be
Yeah.
able to sell it and then.
We could turn around and sell it on Tayani and split the
What,
profits.
stick? What?
Yeah.
What are you talking
The
about?
stick we got to hold on till Leon, the last stop.
Okay, so we were.
That's
given
all we're
one-
hauling is a stick. I'd be
one
curious
stick?
to see what's on that stick.
You're always curious. We were given one stick for Leon.
Leon.
Yeah, but maybe Keller's pretty swift. He might know something we don't know, and it might be good to get a little bit ahead of the curve.
Well, it's one stick, and we're delivering it, so that we can't really get anything off of it.
It's a data stick, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how much
Well, not
memory a
that-
data stick
Oh
has
my
on it in this time and
God.
age? We got to look and see what's in the stick.
Oh, of course we
You
do. We have
can't
to look and
what's
see what's in it.
stick.
You know what? This is secure. This is from our employer, and it's secure information. We're just going to deliver the damn stick and pick up some cargo somewhere else.
Okay.
Stav doesn't want to do it. He's white hat.
Yeah,
But we got Stav. He could hack it and make it look like
No.
nobody even looked at it.
No.
Wrong with you?
Ethics.
That is
I'm
no,
not.
we can't. No,
30
That
tons
is
of
a
gold.
fair
You can't
contract.
make me.
that is breach
How
of
much?
security.
That's right. 30 tons of silver.
Okay.
30 tons of silver. That's expensive, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Ooh.
how much do we have to pay for that?
That's what they've
30.
got.
That's what they've got.
Given the fact that
Mm-hmm.
it's probably given the situation, the captain is going to be making an executive decision. It's going to be covered under insurance, but he'll sell it off at 50% of whatever the roll is. Although he's wording it appropriately.
Oh, wow.
Who's gonna roll?
He wants to give
Well,
us a
let's
discount.
see how much money we have, and let's look at this. Yeah,
Well, we need to know how much it is first before we can even.
we got to look at the table. Silver is 70,000 a ton, dude. So that's 35,000 a ton. We don't have that kind of money, unless
I
we
can
just.
put it.
Only if it rolls at 100%, it could roll a lot less.
Yeah,
That's true.
I've got 70,000 credits to stake for this. I will.
It could be
I wanna
Yeah,
help
but we're
them
gonna
out.
have to.
20%.
We're gonna have to break up the lot. We can't afford 30 tons of silver.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Okay, we can take some of it then.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That we could do.
They're kind of desperate and they need the help.
Okay, Jacob, give me a 2d6 and hope for low numbers.
I'm doing that.
Yeah. Captain.
Straight-
Captain.
I've got money.
Captain to captain deal. 2d6 and hope for low numbers.
Yeah, captain to captain deal.
5.
Nice.
Which means he's willing to sell it to you for 40% a ton.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wow. Yeah, you cut it in half. So 40% a ton
Yeah, we don't.
is
take the
about
whole-
30,000, isn't it? Is that correct?
35.
30. No, 35 would be 50%.
Oh, sorry,
Is it-
40%, yes, but less. Pardon.
So it'd be 28,000 a ton. I gotta
Yeah.
check my credits. So is
Wait,
every
Okay. So
How
that
much
would be.
would we each?
He was halving the price, so if it was 28,000, that would be 14,000.
No, he already half the price. Because
Oh,
it was the 5 roll was 80%, and he
Yeah.
turned that
Oh,
80% to
80%, okay.
40%. So you
Okay,
figure
all right,
you figure
getcha.
it's 70,000, so 7,000 is 10%.
Mm-hmm.
So we were at 35,000 at half, minus 7,000 is 28,000.
Yep.
So we're
20,000.
getting it for 28,000 a ton, but at full price it's worth 70,000. So, dudes, I have 73,000 credits right now, and I really think I'm going to pick up 2 tons myself. Just
How much-
myself.
How
2
much is
tons.
How much is 2 tons?
56,000 tons.
56,000. I'm going to buy 2 tons of the silver out of my own money.
Don't-
That'll
don't
be my.
forget, You've got to put into place enough to pay for the 10%, then splitting it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that too. Okay, so
Oh, if you add
another-
the 10% to split it, then it goes back up to 35. Is that per ton?
10% for the total value.
Oh, for everything we put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright. I will
Okay.
be picking up 2 tons as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I can pick up 2 tons and cover the extra 10% as well. So that'd be 56 plus 5,600. That's
1 ton is fine.
I think-
Sam
Sam would buy 1 ton.
How much is-
55,642.
Yeah, Sam could easily afford 1 ton. She's got 55,000 credits.
Yeah.
And Garen,
How much is 1 ton? How much is it for 1 ton?
28,000.
Yeah, I can do 1 ton.
then there's a 10% fee.
If Sam wants to pick up a second ton, I can loan him like 15,000 or so.
Her, you mean?
Her, yeah, to cover the 10% and the overflow. 'Cause, yeah, that would be up to Sam.
So I guess I'm calculating like this then.
Yeah. So if that's then I'm down to like 3,000 credits. I really.
Well, Sam will just get 1. Sam will get 1 ton.
Okay.
Okay, so if we want 1 ton, we pay. Our cut is 30,800 credits.
Yep, per ton you want to buy.
Okay.
Oh, 30,800 per ton. Yeah, 10% per ton.
Yeah.
So that would be okay.
61,600 for 2 tons.
All right. I gotta re-edit my guy.
And I don't know, Richard, if you want to buy any of that or not.
Yeah, I just gotta find money.
I got 14,000. About 15,000.
Oh, it's already about money.
But it's not real money, so it's perfect to argue about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just complaining. Everybody's got more money than me. Woe is me.
No.
Well, we don't.
Have you seen your
we don't-
character sheet?
I just got home. The cat's been talking to me.
Cool. So, on your money sheet, you've been making money. You currently have
Yeah, we have money.
90-something thousand K.
No kidding.
How much did you say it was for 2 tons? 61.
61,600.
Yeah.
61,600. I typed it all in the Roll20 chat.
Oh, you did. Okay. I'm just trying to get my money right, and I got 2 tons.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a deal, but can we sell it at destination? That's the question. We're getting into more and more primitive areas,
Mm-hmm.
unless they live.
Even if we get 100% for it, we went to the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
That's,
24 is non-industrial water planet.
Hey, I got another question. Did we get our paycheck yet? We supposed to get paid?
I don't think we got paid yet.
Comes out at Trunny.
Yeah, not yet.
You got it at Zangalan, and then hang on. Yeah, it comes out at Trunny because it's halfway through your jump. It comes out because you move quickly on Anori.
So we're not at day 120
Yeah,
yet.
Anori was that wonderful, like, Nazi
The
South
Land of
Korea
Oz.
place, right?
Yep, the Land
Yeah, North Korea place, yeah.
yeah.
Love the leader. He's
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Land
yeah.
of
I
Oz.
don't want to go back there.
a great leader.
Unfortunately, it's how you have to go back if you look at the line.
We also have another problem, though. We can't make it to Trani until we fix our jump drive.
Well, that's what we're
1,
doing
2,
now.
3, yeah.
But
Because we're at a jump 2 right now.
You have the money. You and Victor can open the money up for the fixing of the ship.
Yeah, we would do that because we have the account for any ship issues,
Yeah.
and we have to document what went down, and we'll get that fixed.
Okay. So
The scout base would fix it,
Yeah.
and we probably, being a scout, we might be able to talk them and get a discount on that or something.
So with all that on top, it's going to cost you 90,000 credits. I'll do 100.
Out of our 100,000, 90,000.
Yep.
So we're spending Keller's money, aren't we?
We have to get the ship operational.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's-
Mr. Keller.
It's his
Well,
ship.
yeah,
We
exactly.
gotta we document that most carefully to justify expenses and all that.
Well, brother will take care of all that, remember? So you just have to
Yeah.
give him the access codes, he checks it, verifies it, it's transferred over, and it's done. So you will be actually staying here long enough to get the repairs done to also get your next lot of wage.
Okay. So we could add our money then,
Yep.
add our salary to that.
Oh, why
Sweet.
we're adding it now?
Whatever it says your salary is, you can add that. Oh, I still have 120 credits for slush entertainment. Who's going partying?
There is
Nobody.
no
All right.
partying on
Hey,
this.
Victor,
No
you
one's
never
going
know what
to
kind of
be on this.
entertainment
I
they
don't
might
care.
have.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, Victor
No
will
one's
go.
going to
Tentacles?
Right
Did
here.
somebody say tentacles?
We are
Hey,
here.
Victor, did you see that octopus tentacle
No,
thing over there?
Victor,
Stop it.
would you
Yeah.
would it
Do I
interest
have
you to know
free gas?
that the energy of the red matter is female? The engineer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I think that
Navi.
would. I think, yeah, I
Oh.
think Victor would be interested.
She is currently very sick right now. She needs medical
Well, we
attention.
got like a week.
Yeah, he
No.
got your
Stop
prescription. Bro.
Stop. No one is touching her.
Hey,
She needs
hey,
medical
Victor.
attention.
I would say, did you see that tentacle thing there? That's a female.
Stop
Ah.
it. She needs medical attention. No one is getting close to her.
So, Garen, you're putting your foot down, aren't you?
I'm putting my foot down or up or in their ass.
Radio.
Either way.
Water
It's up
for
to
your
them.
quenches our thirst.
So, guys,
Yeah.
apart from the, there are some human females on the scout base. There's not many. There's around about 17 people on this base, but they do have some interesting, shall we say, cultural appropriated videos of various natures.
Oh,
Right on.
That might be appealing, Victor.
Yeah.
so when
Victor
does our
will add
medic,
some to this collection.
Richard? Richard?
when is our medic, when is Jen's character going to sleep so that she cannot protect that female? I'm sorry, that was my voice again.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Look, Victor.
I'm
look,
not
look.
doing this.
Kind of looks like her, but not quite.
Discord.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
He's smiling
I'm
at
sure
you.
Victor's down.
Right.
Oh my
Okay. You know, Garen, it would be quite nice to put something in the water just to calm them down a little bit, eh? Just to, like,
Yeah, I would.
chemically castrate them for a wee bit.
Yeah. It
No,
would.
no, not Jacob, Karen. You be nice there, medic.
I'm not doing anything. I just don't want anyone to touch the patient that I was looking after. That's
Yeah.
it. She's under my personal care. You guys can do whatever you want to anybody else on the planet.
You mean on the base? We're not going down to the
Yeah,
planet.
That's right. the
They
base.
might slaughter us. I have 120
That's fine.
credit slush fund, so I'm going to take the group out, and we're going to have some cocktails and maybe play some billiards or something.
Scout base.
I had.
That's
We're going to
I-
spend that 120 slush
Okay.
and grab
I'm
some
good.
burgers or
already had a
whatever.
couple.
right.
Mhm.
Put a couple credits in the jukebox and get some
Sounds good.
equivalent of Led Zeppelin going on or something like that. Or
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Get to watch some of those interesting culturally appropriated videos of various
Oh, yeah.
things.
I'll stay on the ship and just take care of it mechanically. And
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
Karen,
forget, guys,
come on! Oh, that's right. You're
I
not
had a
having-
cocktail already. I'm good.
All right.
guys, in the hold, you do have that not
Other
quite a
book
ton
box.
crate.
Oh, that yeah. What?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's okay. That's okay. Which
Oh, we
Garen,
have the
when you were
crate.
in jump, Garen tested it to make sure it was safe, and it's all safe. So you guys,
Yes, it's all safe.
and I think Victor's already had a look at it, so see what's there.
Yeah, Victor's looked at.
Some weapons. I figured we'd take anything we want to the ship's locker and sell off the rest.
Okay, so that means there would be 4 shotguns, 4 submachine guns. I think you took all of the laser carbines and laser rifle.
Yeah,
The blades and the daggers, I think, are still there.
yeah, we got. I think we're good on that sort of thing.
Yep.
Hey, Victor, do you see that at the end of the bar?
Oh yeah,
What's her name? She's even a humanoid.
Amora.
yeah. I wouldn't hold that against her.
Yeah, you would hold it against her. Yes, you would.
Oh, that's true. I would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually used that line
that's fair.
at work today. So
And now Garen remembers why she left the scout base. When you get a whole
I love
mail
that.
and it happens like this. Okay,
Yeah.
so your weekend a bit goes by.
Mhm.
They fix your jump drive. They've organised on a transport for the crew of the Red Manta to leave. The ship's going to have to stay here until someone can sort out what the hell they're going to do with it. You paid for part of the cargo. They will have to pay to ferry the rest of the cargo back. And you're about ready to jump off to 24. Andros, not a very exciting place. The planet itself is boring. All the action there. Oh god, here we go.
I love it.
Yeah. Apart from the testosterone that's cycling through the air vents in the scout base, Garen, there's not a hell of a lot that's happening.
Change the filters every 4 hours.
Exactly. Okay, so you guys are ready to take off to the next planet if you wish to.
Okay.
To describe, Jerry, the data crystal you got.
Yeah.
She's a pretty big one. So you're looking at a couple of gigabytes of information.
Gigabytes. I say, I look at Stav. I go, Stav, look at this. And I say, you could take a peek and no one would ever know.
Steph, can you give me an electronics roll, please?
Who, me?
Yeah. And
Stav.
yeah, got it.
You also know,
Nice.
Stav, that this is a highly encrypted piece of equipment. One wrong move and it will probably have an auto wipe on it.
So
low level, it'll like replace everything with ones and zeros.
I wouldn't know that, but you could tell me that, and then I might stop my pursuit. But my character wouldn't know that.
It doesn't mean it's impossible to read. It just means that these things sort of, have high level sort of encryption and coding and safety.
I said, isn't it insane? A whole starship came here just for this to the next destination? That's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to tell me anything about it, Stav?
Well, he can tell you
Sorry.
that it would contain about 100 gigabytes of data, which would be the equivalent of
a gigabyte.
Yeah,
there you go.
100
Hey, here's
gigabytes. We
something.
haven't actually quantified what that is yet, but basically it will contain the entire data on Stardust sector, plus more. That's how much space this thing has.
Yeah, here's the real science, by the way. There's petabytes, exabytes, zettabytes, and yottabytes.
Yottabytes. Well, gigabytes is above yottabytes.
No, I thought zettabyte was his last date.
Right, yeah, that's right. Zetterbyte Smith. She was.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this thing could easily contain all of the data, cartography, world data, all of that sort of stuff.
It's got a lot of stuff on it. Well, if
mhm.
it's too dangerous to open, I'm going to keep pushing him to peek at it until he tells me that this is just too risky, and he explains to me what the issue is. I'm just going to keep on. We could take a peek.
I'm not there, right?
No, you're not, unfortunately, because they're in the cockpit talking.
Okay. Just to be sure.
Yeah.
You're not there.
Yep.
What are you doing? I might go bother you, wherever you.
Oh, I
I'm
wouldn't want
Garen, what's up, Garen?
Garen, do you
How's-
start looking
how's
for
your-
the instructions on how to make a chemical castration injection?
She's not going to do that.
I'm making a coffee in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
I go into the kitchen and I
Common
say,
room.
Garen, don't you think we should take a peek on that thing?
No,
Look at this.
I don't care. When are you guys going to learn? When we're transporting one thing to the next, that is security issue. I only checked that crate because we didn't know what was in it. This is not our job. We are couriers. Okay, and that is not, you're going to get yourself in trouble, and I'm not. I am not involved. Maybe I should put something in your drink, put you to sleep.
Hey, you're not putting it in my drink there, sis. I'm just chilling here. I'll make my own coffee here, all this talk. I'm not the one into aliens.
Well, neither am I.
Don't you fret about that. But it is kind of fun to poke at Victor a little bit. I did get a kick out of it.
Early.
No,
Okay.
you can poke fun at Victor, but stop touching the mechanical stuff or the data stick or whatever.
I don't know how to open it, but Stab does. You want to go see if he'll open it? And then
I don't want anything
No.
to do with it.
Who says I'll do that?
I don't want anything to do with it. We are
It's our
couriers.
employers.
We are bringing it from A to B. This is not our responsibility. That's the only thing that, just stop. You're making me nervous.
So.
Yeah, all right. No one's going to open it. But he never told me why he wasn't.
No. So, on the last couple of days before you leave, a ship comes in. It's a military ship. Some of the Marines get to have some swoop on the scout base. New people, if you want to talk to them, is what I'm saying.
Huh. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Where did they come from? I'd start making just friendly social on the captain of the Shalimar.
Colonial forces. They returning from sort of the frontier sort of lines.
Which way did they come from, may I ask? Did they come from rimward or spinward?
Rim.
Oh, rim. Yeah. So they don't know about this stuff if they're coming from...
Yep, they're coming from Su 9.
Su 9. Oh, okay, down here. Yep. Maybe we should get to their commander and get them to talk to the scout commander.
Marine sort of does shakes his head. You don't want to talk to the Louis, I tell ya. He's like totally gofo.
He's like, I said that we've got a serious security issue that may concern you. We've had issues, and we'd like to talk to your commander and talk to the scout commander and see if we can coordinate. There may be a very serious threat, a threat that men like you are probably, and I'm trying to be not too sarcastic, but yet sincere. Men like you are probably better able to handle than the average man.
Most of the guys sort of say, Space Boy, you've been up here too long. The mouth is moving, but you're not making any sense. What the hell are you talking about? Where's the
gotta be a smart ass too.
Marines, what do you expect? He says.
Where's our Marine? Where's you know what we need right now? We need Dale over here. Dale's our Marine, man. Dale was like,
What?
wasn't he 2 terms Marine, 2 terms Army? Dale, could you talk to these guys for me?
For what?
I called
About what?
Dale. Huh?
Yeah, Dale's not with us at the moment. Like Dale, the NPC.
No, Dale's just here. So, do you go over Dale?
Oh, there.
Sure, why not?
Okay, right. These guys are just talking. They're talking obviously about their lieutenant. How of course he wasn't able to grab the fucking obvious situation they had in the last challenge they had over in Keller, Kalleer, not Keller, Keller. Just so there's no confusion. Yeah, so he almost got several of them killed. So they're not terribly happy with their lieutenant at the moment. But he was field promoted, so God.
Yeah, at the price of who? Who being dead? Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Grab that motherfucker.
Yeah, what a mofo. Anyway, so you've been in service, they say, and they'll strike up a conversation with you. Say, what's with your friend, the spaceman?
Oh, the guy that likes tentacles?
No, that's me. The guy who likes tentacles is our engineer.
Yeah. No, this is the guy that came over and told us about dealing with some threat that we're better to deal with, but I don't know what the hell he's on about. Is he on some sort of drugs? And if he is, where can I get some, mate?
Well, if you talk to him a little bit more, you could probably talk to him about the drugs. But you have to go see our doctor. She has got some damn fucking good drugs.
Wow. Okay, well, where would be the best place to see her? When she comes on station or go on ship?
You know what? She's probably asleep right now. That's the best time to wake her up because that's when you get the best price. You can't shut up.
I just walk away. I just walk away now.
Yeah.
I'm just walking away. I'm just going to take my spaceman butt over to the little corner bar and get another glass of whiskey.
The
And
guy
just
has
get away
a
from these
huge
boys.
shit-eating grin on his face, and he says, "Well, haven't seen many pretty women lately, so yeah, her in her beard that."
Oh, let me tell you something. She is a tiger.
Just how I like him, he says. Just how I like him. But
Yeah,
by the
baby.
scratch. But anyway, so was he actually on drugs, or what was he talking about?
What did he exactly say? So maybe I can break
Not a
this
hell of
down
a
for you.
lot. He talks like a spaceman.
Oh,
The
he's a
mouth
scout.
moves. The mouth moves, and you don't understand a single thing that comes out of it. It's
Oh,
very
like a
straight order.
woman. Click, 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 click. Yeah, I understand. He's a scout.
Yeah.
He's a scout. That's what his problem is.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's been in the service, but he hasn't been in the fighting forces. He's a ramp, a rear echelon motherfucker, or a pogue. Other than that, he's not like me anymore.
Hey, I'm still your captain. I don't hear
You
this
don't
though. I'm
hear
having
it?
my
No.
I'm not around it.
Okay, so he asked you there. Well, you introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And you talk a bit about your individual terms and things you've been to. So he says, so was he for real though?
He was.
So what the hell?
Respectfully, weird shit that's been going on. The only thing I like about the fucking Marines and what I fucking miss is have some motherfucker just tell me what to point at and fucking shoot. That's all I give a fuck about. Pew, 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 pew. That's all I fucking care.
To pewing.
Otherwise, like you said, it's click, 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 click. I don't give a fuck. Pay me and pew, pew, pew.
That's all anyone. And the odd knight in the sack with a tiger, he says.
Oh my gosh! She plays hard to get with me, but I bet you, if you're a real fucking Marine man, you could pound that shit.
Oh, okay. So they go off in their little discussion.
I think Jed's gonna kick your. I think Garen's gonna kick your ass.
I'm gonna deny everything.
Right. So
He's gonna deny everything.
They go on a tangent about the various other campaigns they've been on and the various other conquests that have got nothing to do with warfare. But
exactly.
but have a lot of to do with pounding in other various parts. So they're having a good old boy sort of
Oh
evening.
yeah.
Oh god.
You know what? I changed her fucking color by the time I was done.
Ow. Ow, he says.
I'm glad she's got gills, because when I'm dunking her head in the water, I just say some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When she's in
And,
full synthesized, you don't go back, baby.
Yeah. They're replying in kind and all that
Of course.
horrible stuff that goes on there.
Exactly. And we lie to each other.
Yeah,
I know we're lying, but you know what? Exactly. We know we're lying to each other. Yeah, you know what? He had 2 tentacles. I had 3. And you don't want to know where the third one. Well, yeah, it was up my ass, but it did tickle. Whatever we talk about, it would be like the upspin game,
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's the upspin game. Pro parties will know that they're lying, but it doesn't matter. It's all about drinking and trying to fuck something.
That's the one.
And pew pew pew.
Wow.
Pew, pew. Brilliant. So you do get some information. If you can give me a roll, please. Half of your tombs in the Marines. So how many tombs did you get in the Marines?
All right.
Oh,
2, so that's a 12.
Extra 2, so 12. Okay, rightio.
Yeah.
So you get to know some of, should you ever need it, some of the lay of the land, and sorry, you might not get here when I did it last time.
Well, okay, now I know all about her and the lay of the land. What about the important stuff?
Right. So basically, they have sort of been on a tour over around here. They're in this area here. So you'll get to know a little bit about information. So,
hey, he can't. He's not in roll 20, so he couldn't see what.
I'm getting there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Yeah, that's all cool. I'll wait for you to get there, maybe. So yeah, they'll talk about the tour, about how they're pissed off about the new Louis they've got. About he couldn't see his,
They don't like their commander, at all.
They don't like their lieutenant. No, they respect their top guy, but not the lieutenant. I'll just wait for you to get in there. I'll show you again.
I put the wrong password. Hang on.
That's all right. It's all cool. So Dale is talking to them, and they've gone off on a tangent, but he's got some information. Jacob has been sending Victor some suggestive photos of the. She's actually not in the bar, but you've been photoshopping, shall we say?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so
she's not at the bar with me.
No, there's no alien there. So Dale, this is sort of the area that they've had their tour on. And all there, so you've got some information on some of that sort of stuff. Should you be?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
On the red line.
Yeah. They didn't go to Curie Far Point. It's you tell that that's a scientific research station, so they had no need in this. It's planet of frogs or something, they say. That's all they're saying about that.
Another damn bug hunt, yeah.
Yeah. They say some of the best bed hopping is here. There's a few lovely women there.
Putang. Okay.
Yeah, but he says do be careful of the
when it gets older, it gets teeth. I know.
Walking dandruff.
What?
Walking dandruff. Oh, yikes!
Yeah,
that's not a good.
Yeah, make sure your medic's got what he needs to take out the walking dandruff. Yeah. Oh my god.
That's a baby. That's a baby mama.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, your night. Rick Dale has a fantastic evening.
Thank you.
But doesn't actually get anything that Jacob wants.
Who cares? We talked about pew pew pew
And Putang
and smashing on Putang.
Yeah.
But you never got them on board with what's going on with the
Well, they have
energy and all that other stuff.
So,
well, you know what? What does that have to do with smashing Putang and pew pew pew? Yeah, he was telling the truth. But you know what? Just point me in the fucking direction where my penis is, and either I want to shoot it or fuck it. Okay?
Radio.
Well,
That's
the
the
Omega
That's what I
energy is
used to do.
worrisome.
You don't say the word penis.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's totally
Pew
okay.
pew pew.
Yeah.
This is my rifle. This
I'll
is
put
my
an
gun.
adult disclaimer on
Is
this.
this recording?
Yes. I'll
Yeah.
put an adult
Oh,
disclaimer on
shit.
this one.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, shit.
No, it's okay. You can
Okay,
say
very
boner.
big
Okay,
technical error
boner.
there.
I pulled a boner.
Radio.
Sorry, guys.
That's all cool. Hey, it's role playing.
Hey, we're all over the age of 25.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, one thing you do know though, Dale, is that
Yes.
there has been, from how they describe stuff, there's been some interesting deployment. It's like there's sort of been a military goal, but when they get there, they implement the plan and that sort of stuff. But there's nothing there to actually do.
So it's like a garrison action. They just make planet fall and that's it.
Yeah, and it's like, where's the problem? They get there, they set up, and where's the problem? The problem isn't there.
Hmm.
It's almost like they're practicing, but what the hell would they be practicing for?
Hey, if it's
That's
not
a little
raining,
odd.
if it's not raining, we ain't training. So it's like bitching and moaning about everything. God, yeah, okay.
It's like on MASH where the Major Burns wanted the camp moved 3 feet to the left.
That'd be it. Yep.
There we go. Okay, so they're training. Are they practicing like?
Well, they how they describe. Okay, so normally the way they're practicing is it's got a level of infiltration to it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. So, and it seems to be on some planets, some of the Marines are saying we were almost like being told to like do guerrilla warfare, but not as the Marines, as the guerrillas.
Okay. I get you. I get you.
Yeah. So they just they're not sure that, and they don't like that because it goes against all their training.
All right, it's fine. So they're playing like Op 4. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the other thing you know that this on the ship, there are about 1,000 men. Most of them are in cold freeze at the moment.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a big ship, military ship, moving around, doing a lot of, it's what do I call it? I can't remember the military term for it. Sorry. No, the brain's gone. Sorry. Anyway, that's what you find out after you talk to them and sort of make some sort of sense of what they're talking about. But yeah, that's the place if you want to have some fun. Yeah.
But where they're been training, I'm trying to figure out: is it jungle? Is it urban? Is it mountainous?
Well, that's it. They a lot of it was wilderness and a whole lot of different terrains, and roughly a half of it was rural slash city.
Okay.
And they always were given missions to do, but like they carried out to the letter to their training. But when they get there were no opposition, and they were told that the opposition moved. But there's some of them said we couldn't even see any evidence of any opposition being anywhere near there.
Whoa! What about Omega Energies, man? I'm not there. They didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
Something there. Yeah.
Does it have to do with Putang or pew pew pew? That's all I want to know. Damn it.
Yeah.
Forget about the energy.
They thought they were going to be doing pew pew pew.
Right, exactly. That's what Marines do.
Yeah, but no, there's no pew 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 and there's no Putang on offer, so they felt really,
Of course.
really disappointed, and
Absolutely.
energies got built up. Yeah. So that's pretty much what you get out of the night. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I should. Am I there to talk with Dale, or is it only Dale's show with the
Yeah, I'm
Marines?
not there.
No,
I
okay.
I don't know, Steph. Do you walk in on half of this?
No. Later on, I might remark that the Omega energy is worrisome because the Marines have no defense. They're involved in physical combat, but this is something other. So Omega attacks are very worrisome, and we gotta learn how to guard against them.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I always
just my
come back
thought.
to Marines and talk about this. Now, it has nothing to do with smashing or pew pew pew, but it affects us.
They're useless then, That's my thought.
Wow. Wow.
They were useless before, but now they're particularly useless.
Oh, okay. Right.
Wow.
I'll let them two sort that out in the deck of the whole of the deck. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay, so moving along. That's about the only encounter you have before you leave the system of Andros.
Okay,
the
so
only other thing. Sorry. Yeah. The only other thing is you would see their ship, and she's a big mother of a ship. We're talking a couple of 1,000-ton warship.
Yeah, we're not telling them what they need to know.
Yeah, so we couldn't get much from the Marines, but don't forget that the scout base itself, we were told at the beginning that the scout base has a big computer database of the nearby stellar exploration, including where we're going to. So did we ever check with the scouts about hard information about the places we're going to, Tranny and Lein?
Nope.
We didn't check that yet.
Nope.
It's something to check. It's something for Garen or Jacob to check.
Mm-hmm.
If you mention it to me, I would go check it out.
Okay. So Trini, Earth size 1G, has dense, just the basics. Dense tainted atmosphere. It's a water world. There is so basically floating habitats. There's about 5 or 6 of them on the surface of the planet. So that's basically Trini. Trini is actually a place where they mine the water and produce pharmaceuticals. So that's sort of its big job, if you like, big deal. Lein is basically, it's a small rock planet that's just been picked on to have a central place for people to gather, but it's actually a system-wide asteroid field, and that's why there's roughly 6 million people there. Most of them are just prospecting and mining.
I think the silver would do better on the water world.
Yeah.
Than
How
on
much of a
place where
population
they're
is
already
on
mining.
I asked how much of a population is on Trini.
Oh, sorry. Roughly 60,000.
They may have a need for a few tons of silver.
Mm-hmm.
And even if we get 100%, we still go to the bank.
Yeah, and what if there's a huge cargo that we have to pick up for Keller Jupiter on Trini?
Well, we'll sell the silver and then we'll pick up the cargo no matter what, because Jupiter's
Okay.
cargo takes precedence. But really, how many tons do we buy? Because we have the 6-ton allotment no matter what.
Yep.
So
I
I
bought
got
just
2.
one.
Victor got 2. Sam got 1. Did Garen buy a ton?
Yeah, I bought a ton.
Okay. Well, we're over 6.
Talking about money.
Yes, we are.
Well, somebody's silver gets spaced if we have to have a.
I'm out there trying to get you some information, talking about pew 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 and smashing, and the 6 tons everybody else got time to do. Now I'm pissed off.
You didn't buy none?
Do you want to play
Well,
like?
you got 6 tons now. I can't bring anything.
Do you want to play
got
like
wrong.
musical? Let's play like musical chairs with big giant exoskeleton fork loaders, and we have 6 tons to stick our silver in, and the one who sticks his silver in last has to put it in Keller Jupiter's cargo space, and it's the first thing that gets spaced if we have a bigger cargo to carry.
No,
How about that for fun?
we don't have no cargo from here except for that stick that I want you to hack, but you're not going to hack, Stav. So we could we've got all the cargo bay. We could sell this on Tranny or whatever.
Yeah,
All right, we
Tranny.
got it cheap. I'll sell it no matter what. That's okay.
That's all right. I'm not part of this anymore because I didn't get to buy any. Everybody else got to buy.
You could have bought some. You could have bought some. All you got to do is say you did.
Yeah.
28,000 a ton.
And give us the cash, man.
No, Steve, the 6 tons is filled up. This is what I want to argue about.
The 6 tons is not filled up. The whole cargo bay is empty. You can buy what you want.
Yep.
The cargo bay is empty. You can buy whatever you want. We don't have any cargo. We just have this cred stick. There's no cargo. You can buy what you want and bring it on board.
Wait, I thought we bought silver.
Yeah.
We bought silver, but there's still 60 tons. We only got like 8 tons of silver. The cargo bay's empty.
There's lots of space, man. Jesus.
Well, then I'll wait until I can argue about something.
There you go.
Why don't you buy 2 tons, Dale, and then argue about exactly where you want it placed in the cargo hold?
Yes! Of course, I shall do that.
Okay. So you have to take off 60. Actually,
61,600 subtract from your credits, and
I'm
then
a Marine. I don't count. Somebody has to do it for me because all I can do is That's a turn for plane.
Well, I don't have access to your character. I do it for you. So
give me a minute.
Okay.
6,100, 600, 6,000. 60,000.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Oh, God.
I miss arguing with you guys. Yeah, let's do.
I'm not there.
I've had some shit go sideways.
So, can we get you guys going into the system? There is. Just hang on a second. Okay, so you're leaving the system. There is actually no encounter, which is great for a change. The Marine warship, battleship, whatever you want to call it, is still in system. It doesn't leave for a bit. I need a roll from Victor. Flat 2d6, please, to make sure you don't explode.
Yes, Victor.
Double six.
Explode.
You're fine. And you've got refined fuel now, and back down to a 2d6. So yeah, make your roll, Jacob. Fine as. Boom, you're in jump space for another week. So everyone's sort of, well, not everyone, because I know there's 2 people that have already gone into it, but everyone else who has not yet gone into it, don't forget you've got that other crate from the pirate ship from your last encounter.
That's right.
All I know
checked
about
it
that
out
crate,
already.
Yeah, that's all I know. She checked it out.
And she
Yeah.
said
Safe.
It's safe.
It's safe. Yeah.
Yeah, like a D&D thief who disarmed the 18 traps, and now
That's the one.
but we didn't all find out right away what was in it, but it was weapons.
Yeah, weapons.
The weapons.
Although that weapon list
Yes.
is getting shorter and shorter.
Mhm.
As people
I
come by
took
and
a-
just take a weapon.
You know, if somebody needs a weapon, I took a laser carbine, but I found out I already had a laser carbine, so this is now a spare. If anybody wants one, okay.
Well, the other 2 laser carbines and the other laser rifle is now currently in the ship's locker because that's where Victor put them.
Fine.
So that
I have a
leaves-
laser carbine myself too. Yeah.
Okay. So I think, and I don't know, Victor, whether you picked up the 4 shotguns, the 4 submachine guns, the ammunition, the 4 blades, the 4 daggers.
No, I think we're just gonna sell that for whatever.
Unless somebody wants one of them, because it does include ammo.
Why not just throw that stuff in the ship's locker? You never know.
We've got 6 shotguns already. How many shotguns are we gonna need?
What about the other stuff though? The daggers and
We have
auto
4
rifles?
daggers. Wait, are there auto rifles?
No,
Did you say auto rifle?
no. There was never auto rifles in there. There was only shotguns. There were laser rifles and laser carbines, but they've, I think, all been taken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
submachine guns.
then I'm sorry, Victor. You're right. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that.
Okay.
Just sell it.
Okay.
Unless somebody really, you can use submachine guns, but I don't know anybody on the crew that has that.
Yeah. I know how to say pew pew pew.
Yeah. Nobody's
Dale is probably
especially
working on a plan to actually take the gun off the ship and use it as a shoulder launch.
Yeah, exactly.
10d6. Boom. Okay.
Oh, technical term. Boom.
Anyone
Yeah.
doing anything else in jump space?
I'm gonna scour the ship for Omega energies and damage, and then if there's nothing, I'll probably retire to watch some of those videos we picked up on the last planet.
Okay.
Yes,
I
video.
will just do
I've
any.
never mind. I see what they are.
maintenance. I'll just do any ship maintenance and check my medical equipment
Cool.
and maybe retire a little bit early.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nobody
Yeah,
else?
Stab doesn't have much of a structured thing in during jump week, but he has to keep up on science stuff by reading, Science News, Science Weekly, Wide World of Science, that sort of thing.
I sit in a common area and I keep on pushing Stav about wonder what's on this thing, and
Oh, for God's sake!
and then I give up finally and said, "Yeah, you're probably right. It's not best to break it or hack it wrong." And then I put it in the ship's locker or lock it away somewhere safe.
Okay.
Does anybody got anything that has pictures? Because I don't read that much.
I believe Victor's got a few videos.
Yeah, quite a lot.
What the hell is this?
Yeah, but I don't know. The tentacles might be a turnoff.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can have those.
I was starting out at the shallow end,
Okay.
Try this one.
It doesn't.
Jacob will also retire for the evening because he's just burned out with all the pew 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 talk and
Okay.
tentacle stuff, and he's just going to take a break.
Yeah.
What the hell is this crowd about?
Yeah.
Tell me, man.
Everyone needs a breather.
Jump space finishes then. A week later.
All right.
Coming into out of jump into null space. Stev.
Okay, let's see. Where was I at? Navigation.
Mm-hmm.
I would ask both Garen and Dale to man the turrets and be in position.
And
I want everybody to vac suit up just in case.
Yep.
We at least put our helmets on. We're ready.
Cool. Electronic Stev as well.
Electronics sensors, like coming in the new system.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, right. You do pick up very shortly after you come in system. You get hailed by the Excalibur, which is a 100-ton scout, captained by Hiro Singama. He just says, "Welcome to the 2024 space." So, guys, where have you come from?
We came from our mother's vaginas.
We've just passed through Andros.
Oh, okay. What's happening there?
Not too much as of yet.
Okay,
Pretty mellow.
well, not much is happening here. Just be careful though. There's a little bit of civil unrest. Would not be good if you get hooked into that because as you know, Trinity doesn't have a government system, so it can get a bit chaotic sometimes.
It doesn't have a government system.
Nope.
What are the stats on this place again? Did you say?
The
Yeah,
Star
it's a water
Port.
world.
Yeah. Port, size of Earth, tainted, dense atmosphere. Water world has 60,000 people in about 6 floating settlements.
Silver?
Sorry?
Do they need silver?
They may do. No government. Law level 2. Tech level 8. There's a skill
Well,
base.
we also have a. Do we have a contact to get to this data stick to in our cargo?
No,
we have to land down.
This is a drop over. There's nothing here you need to do except for refuel and jump on if you wish.
Oh, speaking of jumping on, oh, never mind. Different jump.
Well, we can skim. We can skim here too. It doesn't matter.
Skim.
Tied up to you. What do you want to do?
I say we go down and skim, and we're going to try to hit the trade center quick.
There is a
and
gas.
see.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So you're making a landing.
See if there's any interest in silver.
Okay, can you give me a piloting roll to get into the atmosphere? Through the atmosphere.
12.
Ooh, a little rough.
Bumpy. A little bumpy. No new racing stripes on the side of the ship, but she's not a comfortable ride in. And it is quite a dense atmosphere, so it's expected that it's not going to be.
I didn't expect this turbulence, guys. I apologize.
Yeah.
All right.
So you do get down, and
what's the temperature? Temperate, cold, hot?
It's quite a warm. We're looking at around about. I'm not sure what it would be, but it's about 38 degrees Celsius.
That's hot. That'd probably be like 80, 90 degrees.
Yeah, so there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere, which is creating a lot of storms. Lightning storms.
The law level is high or low? What's the law level again? I didn't get that from you.
Laser weapons and below are the only things that you're not allowed to move around with.
Well, let's find some blow and some laser weapons.
Say that again, sorry, Richard?
Let's whatever's illegal, then let's find some stuff. Let's get into trouble. Let's play Marines.
I just want to sell this silver there, gung-ho Marine guy. Sell the silver, make some money, and finish our mission.
We can always do that. We can use that for bail money. Come on now. Let's go down on the planet.
No. Let's sell that silver and make some money. I asked Stav. Stav's got admin, right? Is it Stav? Or actually, Mantor does. I say, hey, Mantor, you never know what's at the trading center here. It is an odd world. Come on, let's sell this stuff. Let's see what we can do. How many tons do we have? Well, we could just figure it out each individually.
Well, I really want him to go just rate it by tentacles. This is rated 5 tentacles.
Unfortunately, this one's only rated half a tentacle. Sorry.
Oh, then he won't go. He ain't gonna go.
Yeah. So, it's called Alphaville, is the complex you're coming in on that has the starport. You come down, you land, you pay your fee, you are given a spot to land on. It is, give me a roll to land, please, Jay, because it is rolling seas at the moment. It's not all calm. So,
nice. Hold on.
We're playing.
There you go. I got used to this
you're
thick
playing
atmosphere.
Marine World.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you bounce a bit, but you're safe. You're totally safe. You and on this sort of thing, they actually have locks to lock you on in case things get really, really wobbly.
So our city's like a big boat that's drifting around in the water with
A
waves.
huge disc, yeah, and it is
Lovely.
rocking quite a bit.
With a dense, tainted atmosphere,
Yeah.
thick air, and
Yep.
wavy and cloudy and gloomy.
So the top platform, if you like, is roughly 50 feet above the surface of the planet, the water. So there is water coming over. You land on it. There is the pad then retracts down, and then doors go over the top. And while you're doing that, they've locked onto your footings. Then what you can see, because you get a schematic on your ship, and anyone who wants to look at it can. This disc that sits on the surface is around about 4 stories deep under the water. Then it goes to a column, which then leads down. The column would be around about 300 meters in diameter, and it goes down for about 3 or 4. It's semi-flexible, if that makes sense, and then it goes to the actual underwater, which is sort of like a hive shape. The actual city is under the water, quite deep under the water, where it's a little bit more stable. So that's sort of what you're looking at. How deep in there you want to go is up to you. So this is all done on a tech level 8. So
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Yeah.
Yep. So
we're gonna see if they need any silver. I think they might. So we're gonna go to the trading center. I want to take Victor with me because he has admin, I believe. He'd be our guy to make that roll for that sell. See if we can sell the silver.
I just want to be a little vacuous and roll for the lower level. Oh, look at that! You don't encounter any police. Okay.
Damn it!
Kind of hard. I did roll for you, Richard, but no.
Damn it!
But I'm looking at Richard like, lay low, money man. We don't want to poo. We need to fight over imaginary money and make some imaginary money, Richard.
No, I don't want poo because that requires toilet paper. I want to pew.
Yes, pew.
Yeah. I need to get imaginary paid.
Yeah, me too. I want imaginary paid. Yeah.
Okay, rodeo. You rock up to the semi-real mercantile hub to get your imaginary money. Okay. Victor walks in really quickly. He says he's got how many did you end up with? 3 people bought 2 tons. Victor.
That's 6.
Victor, Dale, and Jacob bought 2 tons. Stab, Victor, and
Sam bought a ton also.
Sam bought 1 ton. So you've got 9 tons to sell.
Yeah. You just got to figure out what the percent we sell it for.
Yep.
And you got to make 1 roll. Yep. What's 2D plus 1, right?
For Victor, yes, 2D plus 1. Victor,
there's no modifiers on the planet for the silver?
Well, this planet is a...
Is there a modifier for it? It's a water world? Or...
Water world and non-industrial.
So that...
no bonuses.
Oh, wait a minute. Silver... No, that doesn't do anything. There's no mod.
There you go.
So it's just a straight 2D plus 1.
Admin is
roll high.
Yeah.
Admin is plus 2 per level. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's a plus 2. Yep. Admin.
A mercantile consortium wants to buy it. It's Long John silver.
Oh boy! I got a 9.
Yeah,
that's
beautiful.
That's 120%, which equates to. Just give me a second to turn my computer on.
84,000 a ton.
Yep, 84,000 a ton.
And 84,000 a ton.
For those of you who bought 2 tons, you've just now got a grand total of 168,000. The rest of you have got
84,000 add to your sheet.
Was it only 2 tons?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I remember I said 20. Clearly.
That's fine. That's fine.
Clearly.
That's right. But they weren't going to give you past the amount that you could pay for.
You didn't say
You know
that.
what? I want to shoot them next time.
Okay, I think that's
Damn
fair.
that
I think that's
capitalism. Everything should
fair.
be
You can do nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, damn that capitalism. Everything should be free and they should throw in extra tons because we were such nice guys.
I think that's
Yeah.
called socialism.
Yeah.
Oh no, socialism is bad.
Mm.
No, it's not communism.
Let's not go there. All right.
All right.
That's a nice score, man. I'm up to
Yeah.
187,991 credits.
How much
Does
do you
anybody
get
want to?
for
Does
one
anybody
ton?
want to party a little? Is there some
No.
partying to do here?
How
or
much?
we
Aaron,
No, pardon.
get out of
How
here?
much do we get for 1 ton?
84,000. So for your 30, whatever it was,
Okay.
30, you've got 84. You made about 50,000.
So if you purchased 1 ton, you made 50,000.
Just
No,
over
you
50.
just if you subtracted the money, just add 84,000 now to your account, because that's what you got paid back. You made over 50,000.
If you
Yeah,
had 1 ton.
if you didn't subtract the money, remember that you had to pay 30,800 with that extra fee thing.
No, I got
it?
the money down that I
Okay.
had to pay.
Right,
Just
yeah.
add 84,000 to your money.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you made.
Or if you want to express it as
Yeah.
profit, you have 53,200 more than before.
53,000.
Pierre's always good on math, man. If you need to
Well,
I
figure out
just
a
need
math,
to know how
makes
much
it
money
easy.
I'm getting. Don't tell me
This
what
was
I need
planned-
to do
Yep.
for whatever.
This was
How much?
planned,
yeah,
like 40
did
years
I
ago.
make? Okay.
Rightio.
84,000.
53.
So, yes, you could buy a helicopter, Victor.
Yes.
Where you put it, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know,
No clue. No one wouldn't know what to do with it, but
No.
hey, I could.
You could.
We,
So,
we're getting rich. We should all buy Transformer helicopters by
there we
now
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and tool
So-
around
Yeah.
all the atmospheres that are normal atmosphere or higher. That would be
Mhm.
great.
Okay, so what's the option you're taking, guys? Do you want to head off that straight away? Do you want to try to get some more cargo? Do you want to stay and party and have some encounters? What do you want to do?
They obviously want to stay and party and have some encounters.
First I got to settle my money, and then
Yeah.
Stav is in the mood to
Well,
party.
I think I think because of all this pew pew stuff and this place being, we were warned about conflict. I think maybe we should just move along quick. We made our money.
There's a conflict.
Mr.
Yeah,
I
instead
wanted.
of getting into some conflict, we don't need to.
Oh.
And we know they got all this omega energy behind us that's making its way this way.
Mr. I don't want to take.
We haven't gotten arrested yet.
Not
Well,
yet.
what kind
no.
of story is this shit?
There's hardly any cops.
Dale, on
Yeah.
a good thing, you see people walking around with everything apart from laser weapons. People are just packing like their auto rifles.
Lots of guns, man.
Yep.
Lots and
Oh,
lots of
yeah,
guns
let's-
here.
Let's kick some shit off. Who is the biggest, baddest? We need to pick on them first.
Right. So Dale's planning a coup. Potentially.
Well, it wouldn't be Traveler.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Traveler if somebody didn't.
Yeah, dream big. Victor and Jacob are in the mercantile hub. Are you trying to find some more cargo, or are you just want to get the hell out of there and get back to the ship and take off?
Well, we could peek at what kind of cargo's there. What do you think, Victor?
Yeah.
Never
See what
never
they might
know.
sell.
Okay.
We got a whole empty cargo bay, and we've all just made some money. Why not make some more money?
Okay. So,
Couldn't hurt.
guys, here's what you do find. But I've already rolled them up. So, you find 25 tons of spices, 30 tons of vac suits, and I've got a roll for the tech level, and 1 ton of pharmaceuticals.
Ooh.
Yeah, is pharmaceuticals what they produce here? You said so.
Yep.
Okay.
And this list of pharmaceuticals, just so you know, because I list it, in this ton of pharmaceuticals, there's 20 doses of combat, 10 doses of fast, 970 doses of medical.
You said fast.
Wow. That's 100,000 for a ton of that. We could all pitch in a pitch.
Okay,
We
wait.
could
20. Well, you said 20 combat. How many of fast?
Sorry, 10.
What is that fast?
Fast
Is that
stroke.
FA?
It makes you go faster.
Okay, and how much of medical?
Doesn't fast drug actually makes everything
yeah,
else
how
go
much is
faster and
medical?
slows you down?
970 medical. Fast
970.
drug slows you down, so the universe still starts going fast. It's a great thing to have,
Mhm.
I think, when you're healing.
Mhm.
Medical is like specialized fast drug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
this
how
is
do they have
1
vac suits
ton?
at tech level
Yeah, there's
8
only 1
here?
ton, unfortunately. Yeah.
1
Well, a
ton.
different trading ship might have came in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
The
what they have.
general tech level is 8. There will be other areas where they may be above or below.
The place
how
we're
much-
going to, is that rated as poor or rich or anything? It's an asteroid belt. I'm thinking these spices might be the way to go.
Lein is a non-agricultural, non-industrial vacuum plant.
How much is the pharmaceuticals for the 1 ton?
At the moment, 100,000, but we've got to roll the dice to see what you have to pay for.
Okay. Okay, who's getting in?
Spices.
Give us a good price.
There's 25 ton of spices. And
Mhm.
spices normally
Oh.
cost 6,000
Mhm.
ton. Yeah.
Mhm.
And
150,000.
there is 30 ton of vac suits. And I'm trying to find the vac suits. There we are.
400.
400,000.
Those are
Yep.
400,000 a ton. Those are out of our league, the vac suits. I think
Yeah.
the spices might be the way to go.
But
I want.
But remember, guys, vac suits at your next place will give you a +2 because everyone will want them.
Well,
This is true, but we don't have that kind of money, dude.
We could take some. We could take part of the vac suits. I'm interested in the pharmaceuticals, but we could take part of the vac suits so we can make. Like, we don't have to take the whole ton, do we?
The whole.
You got to take the whole ton.
The whole.
How much per ton?
It's 400,000
lot-
credits. Can we make 400,000 credits
30
if we all
ton.
pitch in?
There's 30 ton.
Oh,
I mean, but the thing
Oh
is,
no!
yeah.
There's
yeah.
30 tons of vac suits. We can
Yeah.
take a ton each, like we did the last time.
Nah, they're 400,000 a ton.
Yeah.
You realize
Oh,
that?
Unless
There's
you
like,
go really low. So the lowest value.
yeah,
you
there are a
possibly
lot of
get
money.
would be
There's a lot of access to these
160.
tons.
Now, is
Yeah.
this after the
Million.
negotiations, or is this a full price?
This is the
Yeah.
price you get to roll it. Someone gets to roll the dice to determine what the actual asking price is.
So it will be
That
less
would probably
than
be
that.
Victor.
Okay, can we?
We
okay,
don't have
can
to
we-
buy it if he rolls the dice. We
Okay.
can just see what the price is.
Can we do a negotiation for the vac suits and the pharmaceuticals?
Yep, we'll do the pharmaceuticals first because that's
Mm-hmm.
easier to do. So
Okay.
you don't get anything, Victor, but do the roll.
Do the roll, Victor.
That's a
What
good
roll?
amount of money. That's Dale. He's going to argue about how much.
Oh,
Oh no. So
Hmm.
you are going to have to purchase the pharmaceuticals for 70,000.
Why can't we
Oh
just
my
steal
God,
the
we
vac-
gotta buy the
Wait.
pharmaceuticals.
Isn't this roll for them and not for me? I thought admin was
Admin
want to
helps
say
with the
roll.
resale value, not the buy value.
You
Yeah.
rolled 4, which
That's
is
what I was gonna
40%.
Hang on a second.
We need.
Huh?
You go talk. I'm just rolling up the tech level of the vaccine.
Oh, okay.
Hang on.
The
I
resale
thought that
value?
would be
I thought it was the
70%.
sale. Is it the sale value or what?
I thought a
This is
low roll
purchase
method would end up paying more for the pharmaceuticals.
No,
you're paying
no, if you roll
70%.
low,
Yeah.
Okay, like
a
70%
4 is 70%?
of base
That's what
price.
the
Sorry,
That's what the book
40%,
says.
which is 70,000.
40%.
40%.
40%. No,
Ah,
40% of 100,000 would be 40,000.
Ah, sorry, 40,000. Yeah.
We got to buy
no,
those.
No. Stop. The dice was 4, which means 70%, which is still the 70,000. Yeah. It is
70.
70,000. Right,
Okay.
Where I got to start? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's
I wave my fingers at the GM and I say, "This is not the price you're looking for. This is not the price
You're
looking
right,
Yeah.
70%.
Very good try.
70,000 for a ton. I would say, how many tons of this do we have?
1.
one.
1 ton.
Let's buy it. Who's in with me? I'll buy the whole
Yeah.
damn thing.
I'm very interested in buying the pharmaceuticals. Yeah. So
Well, it's 70,000. What are we going to go in on this? Is everybody going to put a chunk in?
I
I
I'll buy the whole thing.
split.
I don't care.
Yeah. I could take this
Well,
one.
I like the vac suits idea too. Nobody likes.
sorry.
What does
Yeah.
nobody think about the vac suit
Let's see
idea?
what the vac suits are going
Yeah, see
for.
what the vac suits are.
We'd have to ask them to break it up, which would add 10%, but here we go. Ooh,
Vac suits are kind of high.
110%.
Yeah.
I would
So,
say
yeah,
pass
that's
on the vac suits.
Yeah.
Okay. The other thing that you can try for is the spices. They're only 60,000.
Oh, yeah.
Let's.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
For that.
6,000, 25 tons of that. We could buy that.
80%.
Yeah. Let's get the spices and the
So that's
pharmaceutical.
4,000.
No, I'm buying the pharmaceuticals.
Oh,
By yourself?
If I have to, yeah,
I'll go in half with you on the pharmaceuticals.
okay.
35,000 each.
Yeah, I just made 50 grand. I can just put that back into the pharmaceuticals.
Yep.
you guys get that? I'll get the spices, I guess.
There's 25
Okay.
tons.
Yeah.
We
25.
can buy the spices all together. How much? 25 ton, 6,000. But at 80% is 5,000 a ton, right? Is that right?
No.
It's wait, hang on.
80% is 1,200 less, so it's $4,800. 4,800 credit.
Times 25 is
4,800 times 25.
120,000 credits. Yeah, I can just get it all. I can just buy the spices if you guys want to get the pharmaceuticals.
Well, I went half with Kieran on the pharmaceuticals. Anybody else going to get in on this? I'll go half with you.
I just want to steal shit. So
Okay.
I just want to
Can
steal
we
shit.
throw him out of
He
the
wants
Okay.
to
airlock?
steal the
Audio.
vac suit.
Dale,
What?
Yeah.
on your way out of the starport towards your ship, there is a tankard belonging to one of the bars. It's just sitting just
kidding me?
outside the bar. Do you want to steal that?
Oh,
no,
You're kidding me.
not worth it.
Oh, okay.
When you steal something, you got to steal something like a fucking bank. You got to make it worth something.
Okay. Radio.
A tank.
What are you doing?
Okay. As you're walking back to your ship, thinking, "What the hell can I steal?" You walk past a clothing shop. There is a mannequin that has a diving suit in it. On it.
So how many
Steal the whole
tentacles does
thing.
it have attached?
No tentacles.
Damn it!
Human.
Damn it!
But it's a mannequin dressed in a diving suit.
You are tempting fate. You are tempting fate. I will pass yet again.
Okay, just
We'll
thought you
pass
might want
that.
to smash and grab, that's all.
No, I could paint racing stripes on it. Damn it!
Oh, well. I did try.
Yes, I appreciate it.
And just before you finish leaving the starport, you go past a customs area where they're selling alcohol.
Oh, now. Oh, here we go. Oh, fuck it. Just kidding, guys. We'll carry on.
Okay. All good. Okay, so but that possibly is how much you could have had.
I know.
That
And
all
that's
was
what makes me
all-
cry. That's what makes me cry. We should have kidnapped the guy or the gal that had the vac suits because they didn't want to go on consignment and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm upset about that. So I'm going to brood in the turret.
Okay. Radio. You sit there.
Fair enough.
Yep, that's fair enough. Okay. You guys get back to the
Anyway,
ship.
Jacob,
Load
how much are you gonna go in with the pharmaceuticals?
I went in 35,000, 50-50, me and you. And
Okay.
I believe that Victor bought all of the spices.
Yeah. Try to
Yeah.
keep things at least somewhat.
Unless Dale went in on the spices with him or something.
No, I don't want the spices. I want the medical side.
Okay.
What?
No. You gave in too quickly.
No.
You're trying to confuse me.
No. You
No,
missed
I
out on
want
that.
to go
You missed out on that. 35.
I want to go back to the spices now.
Jacob and I, we got.
Yeah, you weren't in that deal. We're going to fight now.
That's right.
Man, we already bought it.
You get out. Where's my gun?
We already bought it.
I am putting it
Garen
against his
and I
neck
bought the
and
bought the
telling him
medical.
to back off.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Dale feels a
What?
little bit released now. He's had a little bit of a
I know.
no. No one's
Do
thrown
you
a
want
fist
a
fight.
bullet? You want a
No,
bullet
that's-
strategically in your
that's-
brain? Back off.
Okay.
I feel better now.
Okay. Who knows? Perhaps you get to shoot something out of the sky.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, you put in a flight plan. You have to wait an hour or two to have free space. It's not for starships coming in. It's just for general civilians that are getting out. So, the planes they have here are sort of jet helicopter sort of things. That sort of thing, not anything else fancy. So I need a roll, please, Jacob, for you to get out of the atmosphere.
You transform, like transform.
You could transform from a flying vessel to
11.
a submersible. Okay,
11.
right, you're in space. You go on the heading out. Give me, please, Stav. And I really hope you get a big number. Give me a comms sensor check, please.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Big.
It's enough.
Okay.
So, coming in towards your vector, give me a piloting roll, please, Jacob, and make it really big. That's good. That means there's only going to be 2 rounds before you jump out. But basically, Stav has located 18 various small ships bearing down on you.
Oh,
Small ships bearing down on us.
Yep. And we're
What
talking
the hell?
less than 50 ton.
I ring the alarm and tell everybody battle stations, vac suit up, decompress. We're being
Alright.
frickin' pursued. Come on, Garen and Dale, it's pew 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 time.
Fine.
Yep. Stav, can you please give me another roll?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what if we can get more about this. Let's
We
see.
just got fixed up. We need to make a jump 3.
Nope.
Dope.
You can't. Okay, rightio. So you're taking it right to the bitter end.
I think I have an idea, though. Let me see. Got an image, a joke image, as usual. Gotta transfer it and then bring it here.
Okay. So guys, you are getting to the edge of your jump point. Now, you have basically 2 choices, Jacob. You can either jump just before you get to it with a slightly higher penalty, or you can wait until you travel the allotted time and...
What's the penalty?
Engaging in combat with 18 ships.
Or jump now? What's the jump penalty?
It's a penalty. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. Because you're jumping inside the 100 diameter.
But not by much. That's -3. What do you want me to do? Roll it to straight 2d6?
No, I just want to know you're piloting a ship, so you're calling it when you go to do what.
Shit.
Can I get Dale and Garen please to give me a gunnery roll each so you can identify some of these incoming ships?
Okay.
No problem.
Wait,
which direction are they coming from again?
Say that again, sorry?
Which direction are they coming from again?
Yeah.
Oh, the opposite direction.
Garen, you can identify these little 10-ton fighters, probably 5G. It's going to be...
All right, you guys, you ready to miss jump and go to a whole nother place? I'm going to fire the jump drives early. We're out of here. Boom.
Okay. Now.
I heard the jump drives. Aye.
Here we go.
I hit
the big red button. Let's see. Do we miss jump? Do we miss jump?
It's time to play Wheel of
So we're just jumping?
We'll
Who
get,
decided that?
We'll get Victor so that the ship doesn't blow up.
God.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Low numbers.
Oh boy.
Really low numbers, please.
putting
Yeah.
us
low
into a
numbers, really,
situation.
really low.
Putting us into a
We're playing Wheel of
situation.
Fortune for sure now.
Oh boy.
You're playing Wheel
Yeah.
of Fortune with our lives.
But there's
pilot is
multiple
crazy.
bankrupt tabs on there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're playing around with our lives, man.
Yeah. Well, he's pushed the button. So
Here we
Damn it.
go.
Didn't even have a.
Stab
What
is
did
not
you want to
getting a
get
good
shot up by all those
navigation
That's
fighters?
signal.
a good number.
Oh,
Not bad.
okay.
You better
Not
not
bad.
kill us.
Okay, and now to see if you've misjumped, we're going to
Oh,
stop there for the night.